You get dudes looking.
There's no stability in these for me to be wearing them to the gym.
What are you doing that you need stability?
Heavy lifting. I do weight training.
She just had surgery because she does the most.
I just tore my ACL.
Yeah.
You got a Klay Thompson?
A KD actually.
No. KD's
Tom
Achilles. KD's Achilles. I tore my Achilles.
Complete tear.
Your ACL is your
okay,
tendon in your knee.
Okay, all right, the ACL.
Doing the most.
Damn, how'd you do
That's
that?
why I
What you
don't go to the
twerking?
gym.
What you
Sit
twerking
down.
on?
I wasn't twerking. I had 205 on my rack. My 1 rep max is 265.
Oh, you was doing leg press.
Squats.
Wait, what? What?
Doing
My
the
1
most.
rep max is 265. I was on my
Wow.
third set, my 8th rep, and I had 205 on my rack.
You already did too much.
Doing
Way
the
too
most.
much.
Five
Way
sets.
too much.
You never go past 5 sets. And you never do more than
Like, what are you
45
training?
minutes
Like,
on
what are you
any.
training for?
She wanted the cheeks. That's why they do squats.
I have a hormone disorder.
What are you training
And so
for,
that's
though?
the best way to balance out my hormones.
Wait. Are we recording?
Oh, we've been
Okay,
recording.
good. I need. Cause I want to go back and listen to all this so I can understand.
We've been recording.
Yeah. So
Damn.
Just doing the most.
that's why I weight train heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you weight train heavy for what? For like
balance
carnival?
out my to balance out my hormones because I have a hormone disorder.
What does that mean?
I have PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome, and so it leads to infertility, type 2 diabetes, excessive weight gain, obesity. So if you don't,
You black?
Huh?
You black? That just sounds like some normal black shit.
No, exactly. Ain't that the problem?
Yeah.
That's the part of the issue.
Yeah, too much soul food and Nigerian food.
So with that being said, the best way to manage your weight with that condition is weight training and HIIT exercise.
You don't like do a lot of cardio or calisthenics or anything?
Just HIIT and weight training. I love yoga.
Yoga's really good. Yoga's really good.
So
Yeah, we do yoga at work. Stretching.
For real?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Construction workers with yoga?
Do you know
gotta
how
stay
stiff we
limber
be
the way they
getting?
You
do?
and
No,
all
bro. They force us now certain jobs.
Good.
Every morning.
Really?
We're stretching for like a good 15 minutes, making sure
That's good.
we're mobile, bro.
They did that at Amazon when I worked there for like a week. I quit.
He's like, whoa, what's all this shit?
Yo, they have ping pong tables. I was like, yo, this
That's
is
life. You just say no to a ping pong
Yeah,
table?
but you never have time to play ping pong. Why did they put it there?
Break.
You're working.
It's for the look. Like,
Yeah, I was like, oh, y'all
people-
trying to trick us because y'all ain't barely playing us, so you're gonna give us a ping pong table on
It's
TV
true.
Oh.
I
to
used
play
work
for
at this-
15 minutes.
Hold on. Before we even officially start,
Oh.
I just want to let y'all know so you're not like, oh, I sideblinded, I blindsided you or whatever.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the end of each episode, we play a mass artist.
Oh, yes.
Oh, y'all know?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I just
Queens.
wanna-
Those
you
are
know what I'm saying?
queens,
Just
fam.
prepared. Just had to let
That was a
everybody know.
That's
did our
capital Q
research.
over there.
Okay,
Capital
all
Q.
right. So let me do my thing real quick. So we can get this started. Let me see. I'm making sure I'm looking at the camera right. All right, welcome to another episode of ItsLitBoston, and we are your hosts, Sam Sho. And today we got Boot in the building, taking the pictures as always. And today we got Peptalksnfufu Podcast, ladies in the building. What's up, ladies?
Hey.
Y'all want to introduce yourself so we know who's Pep, and who's Fufu?
Okay. I'm Pep.
I'm Fufu.
You're supposed to say salt.
I've actually never heard that one. Never heard that
Salt
one.
and pep.
Pep and food.
So why did y'all, before we like really even get into all the bullshit, why is it Pep and Fufu?
Go ahead, Pep.
All right. So my full name is Perpetual, and so my nickname is Pep. That's since birth.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's my nickname, Pep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then me, it's really MsFufu. And I got that nickname in college because of the Jay-Z song, Girls, Girls, Girls.
Yeah. Classic joint, classic
What
What
joint.
college you went to?
I went to Fisher. Yes.
You know what's up, nigga.
And that just, like, the song, and then I was from Ghana, African chick. She
It only
was
made sense.
She was high maintenance.
Wait, so you were born in Ghana?
No, I was born in London.
That happens a lot. That's normal.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Normal thing.
Really?
It's a
Yeah.
normal
So
thing.
you born in London and go to Ghana?
Well, no. My parents are originally from Ghana.
Okay.
And then they moved to London.
Mm.
And then that's me.
So you're dual citizenship.
No.
No, she ain't 21 Savage.
Funny story.
I have.
So for a while, I wasn't a citizen of any country because in the UK it's different. Even if you're born there, they don't care that
Facts.
like,
Facts.
you've
Really?
been gone
Yeah.
for a certain amount of time, and then you try to come back. I try to renew it, and they're like, "Sorry, girl, like you've been gone since this age."
You ain't
And
shit over
then
here.
I had a Ghanaian passport that expired, so then I was kind of forced into becoming an American. So.
You forced to become an American?
I didn't have a citizenship.
You make it sound bad. Like you could have went to Ghana.
Have you seen the climate lately?
I don't know. I don't live in that white
I know
climate.
when we go to Ghana in December, I'm getting my passport, dual citizenship.
Yeah,
I can't
that's what I
anymore.
have.
Yeah, I
A
can't.
dual
anymore.
citizenship.
Yeah, I have my Nigerian passport and I have my American passport.
My parents are American now, so I can't get my
See,
Ghanaian
but
passport back.
y'all don't understand.
Oh, by the way, so everybody does know they are African. Like they're
That's why I'm like
one of them is she's Liberian and Ghanaian.
No, she's
Yes.
different. That's what I was about to ask her.
and then Fufu's pure
Yeah,
Ghanaian.
I'm
But-
pure.
It's different to meet an African name. What is it?
Perpetual, bro.
That's
Jesus.
different, bro.
How?
How many motherfuckers you know named Perpetual?
No, not on
Exactly.
she's the only one. But
How many niggas use the word perpetual?
Couple smart niggas I know.
Okay.
Do.
All right, that's rare.
It's an MCAS word.
Yeah.
That's
It is. But imagine going up to her in the club or the bar, like, hey, you know, let me buy you a drink. What's your name? Perpetual. Bitch, you lying. Shut up. What's your real name?
That's how it happens.
Like she lying. Cause dudes, I don't go to the club like that anymore. But when you used to go and the girl give you a certain name, you be like, oh, she lying. I know she give me the fake name until we get cool. But
I
okay.
expect the fake name.
Perpetual though. Think about it. You be
And
like,
I never
first-
had to have a fake name because nobody believed me.
See,
Okay.
black men, we just don't believe in black women.
No, it's true.
Hey, that's y'all business.
I don't got
know.
nothing.
Nigga, you black.
Leave me out of it.
You black. You got on black.
I don't believe women. Period.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That's personal.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave
not
that over there.
going
That's
there.
personal.
No.
I just.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead. Do your thing, King. Go ahead. Get your shit off.
I'm not gonna just say y'all. I'm gonna keep it $100. I don't believe people. Period.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
different.
All right. So it's not.
He saved himself. You see that?
Just say people.
I don't
Period.
take things personal, so it's
No, me
fine.
neither.
I don't care if you did. It wouldn't matter to me.
See, now y'all are lying.
What?
Black
Yeah.
women always take things
Come on,
personal.
say. Like I said, nigga, I don't care, bro.
Listen. We speak our shit on.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we talk.
We ain't scared.
if
but
you
I-
did your homework, you know we don't care.
Facts.
Right. So I'm not saying. I'm just saying because I'm like, yo.
Her accent almost came out just now.
Almost. You seen it?
I heard it.
I'm waiting for it to pop out.
That's why I was like, I just gotta be able to reel it in.
Are you
I
calling me a
can't,
liar?
get-
You tell me I'm lying.
So I'll give you a perfect example. Say you know in a supermarket, right? You're looking at something, looking at the bags of rice, and the white lady just come over, reach in front of you without saying excuse me, and just grab stuff in front of you and standing there looking at it. You telling me as a black woman y'all don't look like, bitch, you couldn't say excuse me?
No, I'm
But
gonna
that's
say
personal.
excuse.
Look how they both answered that quick.
I'm gonna say
That's not
excuse
personal
you.
space, though.
And-
That's completely
yeah,
different. from,
that's
like,
different. You
listening-
violated.
But you
Yeah.
just said you don't take anything personal, but you're talking about personal space.
Obviously.
Yo. Okay, so can I ask you this, Sam?
Go ahead.
Because I don't want to make judgment. I'm just going by what I've heard. That's
Okay.
why I have formulated this question.
This is how they always do it.
I'm just letting you rock. Nigga.
I'm in with it.
Are you a troll?
Troll.
Yeah.
Like I see people talk about shit and I do it on purpose.
Yeah,
no.
like are you provocative on purpose? Because you have a
No,
provocative.
that's just my personality.
Okay, cool.
I will challenge. I believe in challenging anybody until they can prove something to you. If you tell me you're a good mother, prove to me you're a good mother. If you're a good man, prove to me you're a good man. Until then, you ain't shit to me.
Okay. Amen.
But that's how I take everybody at face value.
Do you
That's
like
fine.
Period.
debate?
Oh, I love debate.
Yeah.
But I've learned that with some black women. See how I said some? I learned.
Thank you.
Some black women, I feel like they're too objective to have an in-depth conversation without being too or overly emotional. You know what I mean? Because I did that with one of the posts that we did when I was like, I feel like some black women or some women of color will raise you up as a black man on Monday.
I saw that post and then say niggas ain't shit the next day.
You know what I mean? And a lot of black women agreed with me. But some women who took it incredibly personal was like, no, you got to hold men accountable too. I'm like, yo, if you read the caption underneath, I
And
said,
you weren't talking about accountability.
I like queens that read.
I mean, it's fundamental. Reading
Like-
is fundamental.
But that's why I did it though. I told him, I'm like, yo, Shell, I'm about to post this. I'm gonna put the caption underneath it. Let's see how many people read
You
it.
see, but that's an example of not taking things personal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I said it.
I took it at face value. I saw that and I'm like,
But
all right,
now
word.
Show was like, yo, why you turn your comments off? That's why.
I don't blame you.
See? But you see what I'm talking about?
Hey, I love all
Because
that
then
drama. I love the mess.
When I, it's not a mess though. It's
I love the mess.
okay.
Yeah,
but I told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, I was saying on the post, I was like, look, I'm having this conversation with no emotion
Right.
at all. Like I'm just speaking from my perspective, but they brought the emotion into it.
Of
So that's
course
why I was
they
like,
did.
God bless.
Because
They
people
probably
don't
single,
understand
too.
that everybody is entitled to their perspective.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
But I try to show people that's why I turn my comments off. Because then now it goes to the DMs.
Wow, people, that's effort.
Hell, then that's what and that's what Sho don't understand sometimes. So that's why I try to tell him and guests. I'm like, yo, I turn my comments off because it's good to have conversation
On certain things,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But on Mo, you turn it off.
But
period.
but think about it. When it's on, they go back and talk about old shit. I've had people go back
I
on.
told you turn off your notifications, bro.
Yeah, but then I won't know when people's
DMing
DMing us.
Open it and then
That's why you get
see,
traction. You want that interaction in your comments, anyways. That's what the algorithm reads.
Okay, you got that.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it as a business. So everything to me, interaction and all of that, I pay attention to all of that. So all that matters to me. I know what he has a deeper foundation in the city than I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has more connections and everything. So people are going to go to his page more than they will go to the It's Lit page or my personal page.
Yeah.
So I get that. So if they're talking on your page, that's great, bro.
Yeah.
Let that happen. That helps out. It's his brand. I mean, it's our brand, but he created it. He's a curator. So it helps the entire brand when everybody is talking on your shit.
Yeah,
I
but at what point do you? I apologize for interrupting.
ahead.
But at what point do you where do you strike the balance between your brand and your peace of mind?
Turn off your notifications.
But then if I turn off my notifications, people are messaging me
Right.
or talking to me, and I'm not responding.
and-
now
You don't need to
And
answer
even
to
having
everything.
that,
Eventually.
and why does he need to go and change the way he wants to receive
Facts.
his shit? Because people don't know how to reel in their emotions.
Facts.
You are a content creator.
What does that
It
mean?
means
It means I can protect my peace and still create
protect.
content.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
Right.
But if you're in the media game, our job is to talk,
Right.
is to interact,
Right.
and to get feedback.
Right.
How you gonna get feedback if people can't feedback?
I like face-to-face intimate
But that's
conversation.
not the world we
But
live
even
in.
outside
Sadly,
of
it's
that,
not.
there's other ways of communication. If you really have
He
feedback-
doesn't go out,
But
so that's the
not-
only
I
way.
I know he,
I
so
don't.
wait, we don't go out either. So with that being said, at the end of the
Triplets.
day, if you really want to say some shit to me, there's various ways to contact me.
Facts.
You know the email.
Facts.
Holla at us there if it's that important to you. If not, my
Facts.
comments are not going to be the detriment of what you want to say to me if you really want to say it.
Listen, we need to have a
Especially
conjunction
because
episode.
And
I'm
we're
with
in a
it.
day and age
LitFufu.
where people like to hide behind comments also. Like,
Yeah.
these are a lot of things that you probably wouldn't say to somebody's face.
Exactly.
But that's
I
why
get look. I'm not saying it's wrong for you that you'll have your comments off. I'm just saying because of what we do.
Sure,
Oh, no,
but
I
as
understand
your boy
that.
Jay-Z said, if it's not directly directed at me,
Hey,
I
I
don't
don't
respect it.
respect it.
That's what the comments is for. I know you're not saying it to me.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing you say to me in the comments personally at all, my nigga. We
You
can have-
aren't.
I'm not.
But other people are.
That's your business, not mine.
And that's why my comments are off.
Yes.
That's what he's not
And you
understanding.
guys are saying the same things, just different perspectives.
Exactly.
you basically
I'm listening
are.
to you, but I'm also
It's
telling
literally
you.
the same thing, just different positionality.
Okay. All right.
Telling you it's different, bro.
Hey, I ain't tripping on it, bro. Hey, my peace of mind is
Plus, I
there.
like DMs. It's my receipts.
I feel you on
There
that
you
one.
go.
Feel me?
You can delete.
Like, yo, you wasn't saying this 2016.
He will pull out some
That's
shit 3
true.
years ago, too.
I will.
Wait, too.
I'm
I
the same
will.
way. I don't delete
April
shit.
22nd, I'm a Taurus.
Oh, I'm surrounded by Taurus.
Well, wait,
right
time
now?
out. I'm two things,
I'm a
though.
Virgo.
I'm in April.
I'm
when
two
not a
things.
Taurus.
Because I learned, this woman taught
You're
us when she
rising?
came on the podcast. What is it?
Your rising sign?
What does that mean?
Oh, shit, there's some earthy bitches, nigga. They hit you with the Joe Budden bullshit,
Yeah,
nigga.
like, no, a woman taught me that if you're born near a certain, like, date or whatever.
cusp?
Yeah,
So I'm an Aries and a Taurus.
Okay.
What day is it?
April 22nd.
Yeah, okay. Because
Damn,
it
son.
cuts off right at like the 20th,
Yep.
I think, or the 19th.
Yep.
Y'all really believe in that shit?
Hell yeah. I
It's
sent you
not-
something about your
it's
name,
not
remember?
about- It's not about a belief, but I believe it plays a factor.
Listen, I sent Sho something about his name.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, shit, yo, this is spot on. Wasn't it?
It was.
You can't.
Your name means something.
But you
Yeah, I
can't.
know
Yeah,
that, yeah.
definitely. But you can't use like your zodiac as an excuse for.
Right.
Which is what a lot of people
Like,
do.
a
We
lot
did
of
that
people
growing
do
up with
that. Oh, I
Scorpios.
can't help that I'm an asshole. I'm a Capricorn. Like that's not.
That's not-
No,
a
but
thing.
girls used to say that when they were Scorpios
All day.
in college.
Yeah.
All day.
You're like, oh, I'm a Scorpio. I love sex. What do you mean?
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, it's lit.
Right.
But those are the pick-me bitches.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are they called?
Pick-me's.
What does that mean?
It's an episode they had. They
No,
discussed-
but I mean, like, I want her to explain
So
it, though.
it's basically like
A man or a
a
woman.
man or a woman that will say things for the sole validation of the opposite sex.
So that's like when
with the
girls be
long-term
making...
goal of being in like a relationship.
yes.
So is that like when men and women be posting stuff on Facebook just for, like, traction?
Attention, yes,
Okay.
yes.
They're like, oh, my God,
So
it's
also
raining.
different ways.
I need someone to
It's
cuddle with.
also the person who, like for the men,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be that guy who knows you got a man, but knows your man ain't shit and wants you to sit and tell him everything
Sounds
about
like Haitian
your man.
men.
Yes.
I would never do that
Yeah.
way.
Haitian. BB. Baby. That's when they say.
Or the
You ain't
real
never- you
messy
ain't never
ones
met
be
no
the ones
African
where
niggas.
it's in the same circle
Mm-hmm.
and your boy is hating on you and wants your girl and will go back.
But
like,
that's not your boy.
But
That's
but you don't know that.
Yes, you
But
do.
'cause
You weed
he's a
those.
pick-me.
You weed those niggas out by the way they give you dap.
Nah, you ain't been around.
You know.
I don't know about
I
that.
know the way to give a nigga dap. Pause.
I know a lot of niggas that do a lot
Like
of shit.
well,
I'm one of those grimy niggas, so I'm
I,
gonna let that
I-
rock.
But see,
That's
I
some
also
grimy
tell
shit.
people all the time, you can tell a lot about a person by their social media if you pay attention to it.
Yeah, that's
Yes and no.
debatable. Yeah.
That's very debatable.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
If you're very personal like I am, you can't tell. But if it's like Twitter or Facebook where it's not pictures, it's more so what you're saying,
Yeah.
you can tell a lot about a
Did
person.
you look at our social medias?
No, because I don't want to have a pre-notion about you guys.
Okay.
I'd rather meet you and know you for who you are than to know what you say online.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense to me personally because people could be fake online.
It's all both to me.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah, but that's
It's not
why
the same.
that's why you can't really tell who's who.
Yeah, I take both.
Like
Right.
no one really posts bad moments unless
Yes,
you're
they
one
do.
of those weirdos
Oh, I
that
do.
cries on camera or like post your hospital bracelet. That's weird. Too.
I used to do that.
That nigga does.
I used to do
shit.
that. No. I don't do it no more.
He wants that
Why
sympathy.
I don't do it no
would you
more.
do it?
Because he's a mama's boy. That's why he was around females. He wants that
Hey.
sympathy.
No, I don't want the sympathy. It's
Yes,
more
you
so
do,
no.
nigga.
That's
Because
Well, that's why you also chose to stutter. So
I'm not stuttering. I'm trying to answer myself.
no, I'm saying you chose to stutter. Again, another reference to an episode where y'all were playing a game and it was you walk and fall every time you walk, or do you stutter every time you talk? And you had chosen stutter. And you said it's because you'll get the sympathy from the females.
Oh, yeah. No, she's right.
So that's
She's
why
right.
when he's saying, I'm
She's
like,
right.
well, that makes sense
She's
based
right.
on what you
But
said.
subconsciously, I didn't realize I was doing that until I started looking at other. Like, you don't realize what you do.
We called him on his bullshit.
No. I appreciate
That's
it.
true. He said he
I appreciate
he didn't realize
it. You don't realize the shit that you do subconsciously, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people.
That's why it's subconscious.
And that's why I ask.
Someone realizes it for you and you still ignore it.
But nobody can tell you about you, right? You're the expert on you.
True.
So even if that is true, until you are ready to accept that realization, you're not going to accept it. Your reality is literally what you have created in your mind.
Correct.
Perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
Facts.
Correct.
But your reality still mixes with other people.
But other people, I don't
My
give a
reality
fuck about
isn't the
other
same as
people.
yours,
Yeah.
But why not?
Because we grew up
Perspectives-
different.
yeah,
We've seen
perspectives are
things
different.
differently, so our perspectives are going to always going to be different.
Go
I have
ahead.
an example. So relationship wise, if you're someone, say I'm going to get a glass of water, I bring myself a large glass of water to share with my man.
Nope.
He's looking as that. Damn, you
You
just
can't
got
bring
yourself
facts.
the water. Like,
You got to bring
no,
us
but
both water.
It's perception. I'm thinking like here I am sharing my water with you.
But if I don't
because
know,
it's one glass, I'm not gonna finish most of this water, so I'm gonna bring it to you.
So time out.
Last night,
So,
and
but
he's looking at it like.
so I
and
get
it's
so
selfish
so I
as
get so I get your like your secondhand water. I can't get my
wait,
own.
so do you want me to ask you, oh, can I have a sip then?
No. I want you to be
Perception
like,
is reality,
babe,
though. That's a
I'm
good
going to get some
example.
water. Do you want anything to drink? Boom.
Because that's what we would do.
Exactly.
That's what we meant.
Perception
But you want to know?
is reality.
True. But I also feel like
Okay.
that's also another thing I wanted to talk about. Right? I feel like women, y'all kill chivalry.
We killed chivalry.
Yes.
Ow,
Sh-
ow.
Show can log off. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here with it, right?
I'm gonna
so
let you rock, man.
so
Give me an example.
so
I think that's
example
I
is
think it's a large blanket statement. I think I
All right, I
understand
won't
the
say
perspective.
all
That's why
women.
I want him to
I won't
That's
say
a
all
very
women.
large
Hold on.
blanket
Hold on.
statement.
Before we all continue.
Go ahead.
Now that we have headphones on,
Uh-huh.
you can hear the noise, right?
Yep.
It's going on.
That's why I'm letting it go. My thing is, I won't say all women, but I will say, I feel like some women played a big part in killing chivalry, right? If dudes weren't expected to drive around in these fucking Infinities, BMWs and shit, then we felt like we had to have that because that's what some women look at, we wouldn't do it. Dudes would still hold doors, pull your chair out for you and all that shit, say thank you, call you queen and all that, but you don't because all y'all motherfuckers is bumping Future and shit.
I actually don't really like Future anymore.
Yeah, I'm like,
Anymore. But you did, though.
I did.
And you
before
love the
I
trap nigga song.
I did before I realized how problematic he was, and I think that's because
Am I yo,
of
show.
social media.
Show, am I talking my shit?
I think that's because of
You're
social
on
media.
fire, my nigga.
Am I talking my
You
shit?
talking your
again, I think
shit,
it's
my
a matter
nigga.
of perspective.
It is, but
Because
I
I don't
see-
have, that's not my experience.
I'm not saying it's your experience.
Right.
But if you go on Facebook, 9 times out of 10, we may have 2 or 3 people that we, interact with that know each other.
Facts.
And you may see on their time like, yo, niggas ain't shit, niggas is doing this, niggas are doing that. But women don't realize some of y'all are posting these memes with like cars, jewelry, all this shit. You're still going to the dudes in the club with the cars and the jewelry and not the nigga that held the door for you and said thank you. You're passing that over.
Nice guys finish last, bro.
Facts. That's why there's no nice guys.
I'm a nice guy. What you talking about, my nigga?
You a nice guy now.
I've always been a nice guy.
You a lying ass nigga. You had a Mazda.
Dead ass.
You had a
I
Mazda.
did have a Mazda,
Yeah.
but I was still a nice guy.
That whole nice guys finish last thing is kind of like to me, because I feel like a lot of the times, like, they're nice guys are always yelling what nice guys they are. Like, oh, I'm such a nice guy, but no one fucks with me. Like,
But don't some women do that too?
Wait. Those niggas.
Yeah, they're also picking.
Wait, those niggas, they're cornball niggas.
they are.
That's why.
And that's the thing. It's
There's
like,
nice guys who got a lot of swag out here, still getting mad play on the low, and just keep their mouth shut.
Exactly.
Right.
So do y'all finish last?
Yo,
really?
that's a perfect segue. Thank you for that. So that was gonna be my thing, right? Because when we say nice, we're talking about personality.
Yeah.
Biologically, at the end of the day, you are a man. Your loins are always on fire. So I don't give a fuck if you're nice. I don't give a fuck if you're mean. At the end of the day, you are a man, and I will treat you as such.
Hannah, you know what
That's
it
it.
is. You know how we move.
Right.
You know
so
how we
at
move.
the end of the day, it's not about nice guys finishing last.
It's corny niggas not getting play.
Your
niggas,
niggas are
honestly.
corny, and if you're corny, you're not gonna get no play.
Then you're gonna finish. So
You
that's my problem with.
So
the
that's
whole
what we gotta
nice guys
change.
finish last.
Corny niggas don't
Just
get no
say-
play.
Yeah,
Don't be a corny
corny
nigga.
guys finish last.
Yes, they
Herbs
do.
finish last.
They do.
Herbs. Oh my God, I ain't heard a herb ass nigga in a minute. Yo, that's a herb ass nigga. Oh
Yeah.
man, that's
No,
wow.
it's true.
They finish last.
They do.
but not nice
And
guys.
them niggas
See,
that
but
be those are the niggas that
that's
snitch on
weird.
niggas.
But that's weird because it's so. That's what I'm saying. Like when you said you didn't wear things for us, you wear it for yourself. But you do things for men, just like we do things for you guys. When you guys tell us, yo, them corny soft niggas, they finish last. So now we gotta act tough.
But it's about your
But look what I'm saying,
What does
though.
corny
We never
mean
said
to,
soft.
What does
We
corny?
never said
What does
soft.
corny
What is a
mean
herb
to you?
nigga? What is a
What
herb
does
nigga to
corny-
us? What's a herb
Exactly.
nigga?
Let's go through that.
What's a herb
Let's
nigga to
define it.
us?
Give us your
A
definition.
herb nigga.
What's a herb nigga
What's
to
a
us?
Soft nigga.
All right.
That's
I-
what.
And she just said that's not
And
soft.
so
I
I
said
don't.
corny.
I don't
I don't-
define that. Yeah, I don't define a herb nigga as a soft nigga.
But you gotta understand that words
Definition?
mean
That's
yeah,
what we- that's
yeah,
what a
it's
herb
So
is.
that's what I'm
different.
saying. We have different definitions.
So you
It
can't
goes
go
back to
around saying that
perspective.
then. See, you can't go
I
around saying
can,
it
though.
because
Am
you
I
you
supposed
can,
to
but you
worry
shouldn't.
about everybody's definition of, like, am I supposed to worry about that and not speak my perspective because everybody has a different definition?
I
But
think
that-
you should. I think you should. You should
We
tread
should-
softly
we
until you
should.
know. No,
should. We
women
should.
No,
too.
because
No, see,
That's
this is
why I
this
said
is the
that's
thing.
why
Hold on,
dialogue
hold
is
on.
a thing. That's
Time
why
out.
this conversation is happening right now.
True.
Because at the end of the day, we're human beings. We're all entitled to our thoughts and opinions. I can say my shit just like you say your shit.
True.
And it's a meeting of the minds. I might not agree with your shit. You might not agree with mine,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll respect it. And we can learn from each other.
True.
And you know, I can walk away and my perspective might be changed just off of listening to you.
of
But it
course.
doesn't mean that what I have to say, I should slow down or not say it because of general
I'm not gonna say you
or
shouldn't.
popular
I'm not gonna
opinion.
say you shouldn't say it. I would say. No, I'm not saying that she shouldn't say it. I'm just saying be mindful of what you're saying. That's all it is.
So I agree with that. I believe in mindfulness 100%. So yes, will I be tactful and have couth and not to use that blanket statement?
Time out. That's a good
in
word.
certain-
I like that.
Yeah.
Couth.
Like if I'm in,
smart women
if I'm
in
in
here,
certain,
nigga.
if I'm in certain environments, absolutely.
Yeah, I can
like
understand
let's
that.
say I was in a room with a bunch of dudes that I all thought was herbs. I'm not gonna say
It's
nothing.
happened.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna chill. Y'all,
Oh, so wait.
that's
Let me ask you a question.
like-minded people.
If you're
Let her-
in a
let her
room with a
finish,
bunch
let
of
her
dudes.
finish.
No, I got a question off of it. If you're in a room with a bunch of dudes and that woman's quiet on her phone, does she feel like those dudes are a bunch of herbs?
Most likely.
Yeah, bro.
So now when we get in a room and we see that there's
'Cause
one
you're not
girl and she ain't
provoking
saying.
me. Yeah, you're not saying.
See, I'm not the type.
anything.
I'm the type to walk up to you actually and ask you, like, yo, why are you so quiet over here?
Amen. I like that.
Why are you sitting over here?
Yes.
Come over here,
Yes.
mingle a little bit.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna try to give you no
Also
alcohol.
introverted.
I'm introvert.
We all
I'm an introvert, extrovert.
What?
Yeah,
An ambivert.
yeah.
That's the word.
You know,
I was like, there's another word for that.
brothers started. Black women fix it up for us. You know, we put our clothes out. They iron it for us sometimes. You know, babe, that's not. I don't like those jeans with that shirt. All right, babe. Holla. Very good.
I honestly hate when women do that.
What?
If I pick something and you say you don't like it, fuck you.
Nah, I like her. I like that.
don't
I
like
want
that
that from a
shit.
woman.
I hate that
He's
shit.
Nigerian.
I really do.
Show you say some shit on this show, and it's not even what you say; it's
How you say it.
And I'm like, yo, he's Nigerian. And my brother, me and my siblings, we have different fathers. And my brother, that is Nigerian, y'all are literally the same height and talk with the same power. And I'm like, yo, I can't. Like, it's wild.
You don't like what I wear? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. You better get
Yo,
like.
he's mad next and he's like, yo, fuck you. Like, what?
Yeah,
How do
that
we go
show.
from 0 to
That show.
10,000?
Whenever I see that show pop up, like, let me just
Yeah,
sit
but you
back.
just want to sit back.
You
I
sit
don't want
back.
no yo.
Let me just sit back.
No
Let me chill.
wahala, okay?
And it's little niggas. It's a little
Like-
nigga mentality, yo.
And
That
I also have a
Napoleon
complex.
syndrome.
syndrome.
Yeah, I have,
Listen,
I have a
yeah.
complex.
We gotta
I do.
boom it out.
Shit,
Make
yo,
sure.
but your heart. Watch your heart. Because,
I'm chilling. I'm cool.
That's why I'm scared of show. Like
Yo.
I'm scared of show.
It's
Watch
a
your
complex.
heart.
It's a complex. It's
What's
real.
your complex?
I have a Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I'm of age and could get arrested and do real time,
We be cooling out, right?
I
Cooling
mean,
out.
before it was like I could possibly get deported, and then so it was always something. So I had like,
Look, it's
I do really well of taming my inner crazy.
It's always them.
what?
It's the petite black women that have the bad,
But
the
that's-
worst
and that's
attitude.
and we like that shit.
No, as men we like it until we can't stop that shit.
The petite.
Oh, I like that. Go wild. Go
That's what I
crazy.
said.
No. I like a little crazy.
And if you look
Yeah.
at her Instagram, her thing is unfriendly black hottie.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. That's why I was like, let me just wait till I meet her.
That's why I said. Remember last week I said the shorties, the African women that got the goods, is Liberians and Ghanaians.
He did say that.
And
I
Nigerians
give him his
are
props.
the third ones.
He did that. He did say that. I give him his props.
Like I love my Nigerian women. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sorry.
I didn't-
But y'all are
I'm gonna
those-
keep it real.
You
I
know
didn't
what
learn
mean?
about a lot of African women until after high school. No bullshit.
I feel like that's most.
Because y'all were either hiding or y'all weren't around.
Oh no, they weren't hiding, bro. You just did not pay attention.
Yep.
That's all.
Okay, yeah.
Or you were making fun of us.
Now I was making fun of the Haitians
Yeah,
Not
but see,
you.
w-
Not
once-
in Boston
Not
before
you per se.
2009.
When
Not
they
you
see that,
per se,
yeah.
but I'm just saying
Yeah,
it's
that's
people
Before
in general.
2009, being Haitian was not cool in Boston.
No, it's true.
Because you used to go to Who's On First. That's where you see all the Haitians.
Mm.
Them, their orchids, or it's any party with the lights off. Period. And they got the
That's every party.
The
What you
no,
talking
no, 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 no. They got the Von Dutch hat on
Oh,
with the
shit.
curved up toe shoes.
Or the boat shoes.
Or the Goodyears.
Mm.
Goodyears from Hip Zeppy
That's brought
downtown.
me back.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
did hear
you
you
right.
say on the episode Hip Sepsi was fake.
Yo, they are. Y'all never used to go downtown and see Hip Zeppy?
Well, I grew
Yeah.
up in the suburbs, so no. Not
She's
really.
burbs, bro.
Yeah.
Which is why
Listen,
she's kind of her feistiness is kind of on the cusp.
No. She's both sides of the coin. I think I talk about this. I talked to
What
somebody
you
about
mean?
this.
Duality is a thing.
Yeah, it is. But she's both sides of the coin. Where she's ratchet enough, but she knows how to carry herself.
Ah, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Those are the type of women I
That's
like.
valid.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I do like those. I do like those, man.
Look how he talked.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with-
It's
the thing is,
balanced.
I'm cool right now because these are two African women, so I know how to gauge them. So I'm just
Oh,
letting
yeah?
you rock.
What does that mean?
That's-
How do you gauge us?
I just be watching, seeing how that, because I've not really had a conversation with y'all. I know we have mutual friends.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? They've told me enough. So
Oh,
I'm just like,
I
all
can
right,
only
cool. No, it's good.
imagine.
Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Oh shit! Here
I'm
we
thinking of
go.
one person in particular.
It's coming out.
Oh no, it's in general.
My neighbor. and I
Oh,
can
well, that,
only
well, that's
imagine.
you know,
I know that's fair.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can only imagine.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna let y'all get to know him a little bit because once
'Cause
y'all
you already did
and I
your
and I
work.
listen to y'all episodes
Yes.
every week.
Okay.
So I've
thank
gotten to
you.
know you
you.
from
We
that.
appreciate
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So I was like, all right, cool. Sam hasn't really met y'all. I know everything enough about y'all. Let him
know.
rock,
I
get
like
his
that.
shit off. You know,
I
and
like dialogue and conversation.
Yeah, y'all been going in, and I
love
appreciate it. Less work for me.
You know what? Speaking of, there was another episode where one of your guests said that she was moving to the suburbs from. the hood.
Oh, that was Brandy Blaze.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you said that she is gonna have to or start to not lock her doors anymore.
it depends
Yeah.
on what
That's
burb she lives
false.
in. I live in
It don't
Needham.
matter what burb it is. Like I'm locking my doors.
Oh, you African? That's why.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, and I feel like that's usually the places where people want to like fuck with your shit because they're like, oh, it's safe, it's suburbia. Like
That's
no
what I would
one's
think.
gonna-
Yeah.
That's what I would think.
I'm sure,
I
but
don't
guess
lock
what?
my doors
You
in
want
the
to
hood.
know why? You want to know why? You come to my block, or you come to my neighborhood, and you can drive up my street. You know there's a nigga that lives there. You know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
that's
you
true.
can tell what black family, like the black
Well, I
family
have a lot of
lives.
black
in
families.
you know what I'm
on
saying?
my
Nah, I'm
street.
like the only. The new one just moved in, but they like African, I think, or Haitian. So they like real quiet. But me, I'm loud. You see my shit outside of my lawn.
Yeah.
You see, I bump my hip hop outside. You hear that? Okay, that's a gutter nigga over there. That's
Yeah.
you know. So they smell the weed on the block. They know what it is. So I'm not worried about leaving my door unlocked. You know. So that's why I said that. So,
I don't know if I want to be in burbs.
Nah, it's cool, bro.
Nah, it's not. It's
Yeah, it
different.
is.
It's different. It's different for people like me.
When you walk into the stores,
Bro, I
in
walk
the
through.
neighborhood. No,
bro,
no.
ask Trish. I walked through Wegmans with her, bro.
That's
I got stand-
Wegmans.
No,
If you live-
it's
no,
the
no.
burbs. Where's
Well, you-
Wegmans at?
tell-
Yo,
That's
Where's
crazy.
Wegmans at, bro?
That's
It's in
crazy
Norwood.
that a lot
Chestnut
of black
Hill.
men in the hood would like y'all's trauma from the hood. Like you'd rather go to sleep to gunshots
Facts.
and police
I'm comfortable.
alarms
I know what's
rather
there.
than crickets.
Well, that's because you've normalized your chaos.
Yeah, that's the chaos. Yeah.
But it's different when, I don't know how it is for show, but for me, it's totally different because I'm a big, black, muscular dude walking around, and I already got the resting bitch face.
Suburbs. Yeah.
Facts. So I'm walking through the store like, bitch, you better move. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm walking through. I don't care if there's a group of y'all. Move. I'm look up like I don't see you motherfuckers. That's me. I'm an aggressive walker, period. I don't walk fast. I walk slow. I take my time. I ain't on my phone.
But you better move.
Yeah. No, I'll go around. No, I'm respectful. I'll go around. I respect my elders and kids. If I see kids, but if your kid's running rampant, bitch, get your kid. Your kid shouldn't be running around the store.
I'm the same way in the block.
Grabbing me, pushing me and shit, because I might push your kid back. I might trip him. I'm not going to lie.
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel you 100%.
Facts.
Kids that scream in the grocery store, I want to beat them.
See, you shouldn't want to beat them.
Why not?
Because that's going to just make them do it even more.
She said want to, not that she did.
But that means...
That's what we grew up, bro.
African
exactly my point. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to change that shit.
Nah, I ain't changing nothing.
You shouldn't be beating kids. That was taught. If you ask me... No, I'm not going to say that.
Did you get your ass beat as a kid?
I got my ass beat up until I got hit in the nuts with a belt buckle. And my mother was like, oh, shit, I fucked up. Let me not do that no more. That was my last ass whooping.
That was real?
Because I bought the wrong Pampers.
She stopped after that.
Yeah, because because I remember she hit me in the nuts and I was curled up and she was hitting me, but I wasn't moving. I was just like this. And she was like, yeah. So she was like, damn, that was too much.
Oh, she has sympathy. That's cool.
Yeah, I need that in my life. I'm dark skinned. I got scrapes on my legs and my arms and shit. I need that.
Yeah, like I said, you never been beat with a cane.
But it's hard because like I have a nephew who's 3, but he's kind of in like a hitting phase, and I can't hit him to tell him not to hit people.
But you have to talk to him.
Exactly. But it's like I be wanting to whoop his ass.
Because that's what you knew growing up.
It wouldn't make sense.
And that's bad. Think about that.
You for hitting?
You know what, Sam? But thank you for saying that. You know why? Because you just proved Fu's point. That was bad, right? Mm-hmm. It was also bad for you to have to wake up to sirens and all that good stuff. Yeah. So why not? Why can't that be changed as well?
Oh, I'm not saying it can't be changed. I'm just saying it's different.
But I just feel like, and I'm not trying to like tell anybody how to think or what to do, but I just feel like if that mindset is applicable to one situation, why not all?
Changing trauma.
True. It's your subconscious. Like I feel comfortable in the burbs, but then it's like once you have that moment or that situation, it kind of brings you back. Like, all right.
A trigger.
Yeah, of course.
Get it. But I'm just saying, like, if that mindset can be applied to one situation,
you should apply it.
It should be applied to everything.
Yeah,
else.
but I can say as a human being in human nature, you don't.
No,
yes,
absolutely.
you
do. No, you don't.
All of the human
you
condition.
don't. Not all the time.
You don't do what?
It's not first nature to change your instincts.
Well, I don't consider it changing. I consider it adapting. See, I'm an adapter. Surviving is my life.
You saying that's the Nigerian in you?
And you
that's
keep
just
saying
how.
That,
that's how I live.
On previous episodes.
Yeah.
But when does it? Because I know that, like surviving.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely something I'm definitely transitioning out of right now in my life.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. Yeah.
But it's a tough transition, but the light is so much brighter on the other side.
Facts.
So when does one transition from surviving to thriving?
When you're comfortable.
When you don't have to do it anymore.
So
for me,
yeah.
So
like,
for me, it was when I finally when I finally became a carpenter.
Okay.
When financially speaking, when I look at my check, it makes me smile. I'm just working 40 hours and I'm making this.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Right.
Okay, and I could just go buy things or not have to worry about a bill. I have to push nothing back.
Right.
That
and
financial.
You could put some away
I could take care of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. I don't have to worry about surviving anymore. I can now actually thrive and move forward.
Okay.
See, situations for me, like growing up, has always been to adapt to traumatic situations.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by surviving.
Okay.
It's all the traumatic situations that I've been in where, okay, I'm here now. Oh no, I'm over here now. I was never in a place for too long. So it was like change.
It sounds like you're on like constant defense.
Constant.
All black men are.
Yeah, I was gonna say
all
that.
black
men.
That is
you know what I'm
the story
saying?
of black
They
men.
didn't stay in the same schools for too long. They didn't, which is why I'm distant in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even my close boys were like, oh, they don't hear from show. They can go 2-3 months without hearing nothing from me.
Way.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't take it personal. That's just the way I am.
Because that's who they accept you for who you
Exactly.
are.
So
That's why those are your people.
Hearing
Exactly.
that as a woman, would you say he's damaged?
I wouldn't say he's damaged because, again, I can relate to that. I do the same thing. I went to multiple different schools. I disappear, things of that nature. But everybody's reasoning is different. Yeah. So my reasoning is, I believe it would probably be different from from his.
But I always hear from some women like, "Oh, I don't want a man to have to like groom him and fix him up."
I don't want to.
I don't think any man should want to be fixed or groomed.
Yeah.
At the end
A lot
of the
of
day,
men do.
we all have.
I think I would. I would want to
Why?
be not groomed or fixed. I would want to be corrected on certain things.
That's
different.
right?
Yeah.
And that's being guided because let's be
Yeah.
clear, especially in relationships, any type of relationship, romantic, friendship, whatever, everybody comes with baggage.
Yeah.
If I'm offering you some form of companionship, I will help you carry your load, right?
Yep.
But
I'm
it's
not unpacking
you got to
that shit.
unpack that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing ever since I got on my show. Literally, she's the first woman that's been showing me things I never saw before.
But she also gave you space because I heard on an episode, I know how y'all feel about marriage, even though you guys are married.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, she told you, even when you asked her, like, yo, go figure all your shit out
Yeah.
before you come over here. And I was like, yep, she's a smart one.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women
see
will
my
not.
bullshit.
A lot of women
Especially
will not.
pick-me's.
They'll think that they can fix you and
Right.
change you.
I think
and-
that's the what do they call that in you guys?
The maternal
Yeah.
nurturer.
Yeah,
Yes.
like you're nurturing.
But she
Right.
also, but women who have dealt with me know I'm not looking at you to do anything for me.
Amen.
I don't ever want you to buy me a gift.
Yeah,
Don't do
but I think
nothing for me.
I think that's from us though. Just like
That's
growing up.
don't bring what you did in your prior relationship to me, and I would tell you up front. Go do you.
Oh, the accent's coming.
But that's different because
The accent's coming.
then you're trying to, if that's that person's love language, you can't tell them that, even though the purpose of the love language is also to learn yours so they can
I don't have a love
you in
language.
that way.
You do have a
don't
love
know that.
language. You don't know
haven't
it though.
Take the test.
You
wanna
do.
take the test right now?
What's the test?
The 5 love languages quiz.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do.
sh-
Oh,
You can
Yeah,
check
we,
right
let's do
now.
it.
let's do that. Let's do that shit. We never done that shit before.
You definitely have one.
You have a love language, and it sounds like, if anything, just by what I'm hearing from you, I would assume that your love language is probably
Rough. I just seen it. I was like going for
No,
it.
I'm soft with my shit.
You rough.
Nah, I'm soft with her.
nah, fuck that. Acts of service.
What is
Because
that?
he's a provider. He'll go out. He'll make sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
He says it all the time. I'm not shit, but my shorty knows she's good.
Facts.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
So
real.
I
You're
think
right.
acts
would
of
see that.
service is probably his
Yeah,
love
that
language.
is my love
but
language.
Exactly. So you can't say you don't have one.
I-
But that
to
is
me,
You just don't
something
understand it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. I literally don't know how to
Right.
do nothing
And-
else.
And so and that's okay.
Like
but,
I'm trash with
but
gifts.
having to
all of
acknowledge
that.
that, you get what I'm saying?
God.
Right.
I'm so trash at it.
And my love language, one of them is gifts.
You like giving gifts?
Well, actually
Getting.
both.
Oh, it's
Both.
like getting
Okay.
gifts
All right.
Getting and
or
giving.
receiving.
Because your love language, when you identify your love language, that's how you want to be.
So your love language is materialistic.
No.
No, because
That's how. That's how.
It sounds
That's
so
not me
bad.
trolling.
It does.
That's
It
not me
sounds-
trolling.
No, it sounds so bad when he said
It
it.
does.
It does. That's why I was like, oh, I'm not
does.
trolling.
Be sentimental because gifts can be like, babe, I know you had a hard day,
Yeah.
and now I've made you a candlelight dinner.
But okay,
I don't know about the
It does-
candlelight
it
dinner.
definitely-
I'd rather listen to
I
your
think it's a
day though.
dinner.
Right, but you should listen to my day. You're
But
my
pe-
DJ.
period.
Okay.
It definitely
Period.
is not materialistic at all, in like a sense of like gifts. It could be something that's
But-
very small and sentimental, like
A candy bar?
But you're still giving something.
Yeah, I am.
So it's still
It's not really
materialistic.
materialistic.
You can't give me air unless you give me a can of oxygen.
It's not about the thing you're giving. It's about the weight that you're giving it with. You see, you could give me something that costs a lot of money, but it doesn't cost a lot to your heart.
That's why they say
It's
the
the
thought
thought
that
behind
counts. Yeah.
the gift that you
It's
gave.
the
Nigga, I
fact-
done that shit mad
It's
times.
the
I got
fact that you-
scared
Facts.
on,
The
nigga.
fact that you thought about me, I don't have to like it. But it's the fact that
So then tell all those-
Relax, calm down.
Well, no, for her.
He like, I gotta like that shit. Hold on, my
Yeah,
nigga.
that is not what I said.
Whoa.
I know that's
No,
not what you
okay.
said, but like it's
Hold
like
on,
this.
hold
You
on.
know, like for your parents, like you know when your parents they be mad happy to give you shit.
No.
and you
Nope.
don't like that shit.
No.
Nope.
I actually don't.
I'm gonna
know.
be mad happy to get me out the house.
Can't relate.
I can't-
Okay, so like
Shit.
my mother, that's her love language is giving gifts, right? She will not tell you I love you. She doesn't like touches.
Wait, time out. She doesn't tell you she loves you. How does that affect you?
Well, we're Africans.
No,
So
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
that's
need to
normal,
hear
bro.
that though
Oh,
because
yeah,
I don't hear
I-
women say that a lot.
Yeah, no, I really struggle with vulnerability and affection,
Yeah.
and
See?
I'm working on
How'd
it.
I pick that up?
Speak on
Yeah,
it, yo.
yeah.
No,
How'd I
no.
pick that up?
It's an African.
It's an African thing.
Not
It's
even.
bad.
You know what's funny? It's not even African. It's a third world country thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Third
Yes.
world country
I
thing.
It's a-
Absolutely.
I
We don't say
vividly
that shit, bro.
remember the first time my mom told me that she loved me.
You said what?
I
vividly-
remember
but I
the first
vividly
time.
remember when my mother stopped and she,
Yeah,
she
that's
did
it.
it through.
How, what age was that?
I would say 8. Yeah,
so you had
8.
tough love growing
So
up.
literally,
That's all we know.
And I'm 28, right? So 20 years of my life,
You haven't been vulnerable.
like,
Or you're afraid to be vulnerable.
Yes, I'm definitely working
Not
on it.
afraid
I've gotten
to.
better.
I just don't really know how
It's
to.
not even.
You know how to
afraid.
be, but I feel like, how to explain it?
I don't want to be a burden. And that's my
Speak
fear.
on it, yo.
And so
Word.
at the end of the day, that's why I hesitate to be vulnerable. It's also with affection. I don't know how to initiate it, but I want it.
You're shy.
But I don't know.
Wait. You don't know how to initiate love?
I don't know how to initiate affection because I
Hugs.
didn't receive it.
Hugs.
And
hugs,
even that.
Hugs are the gateway to everything.
But
That's why y'all gave show that. I don't give that.
I get dap out of respect.
I understand that, but I don't.
Sam,
it's
you see how
different.
you hug, you open your arm. I would have never initiated that. I would take it.
That's me being raised by women.
Exactly.
But we were also raised by women.
But I'm a man. It's different. It's different.
Okay, so
I don't give women dap unless you are. Unless that's the way.
I shook their hand.
But you know what?
That's understandable if it was business, but it's not business to me.
Different because you're a man. It's different because you're you.
And our families are different because I'm one of 8. I have 5 brothers.
I got one of 15.
So right. So you're hip. When I say that my mother stopped, she didn't stop with just me. She
stopped with everybody.
Everybody.
But have y'all ever?
Everybody gets that.
Like everybody.
But have you guys ever asked your parents or your mother like what happened?
No.
We don't ask these kind of
But
questions.
that's what's fucked up.
So for me, I feel like I know what happened because I know my mother, and so for what my mother has gone through with like our fathers and things like that, I know for a fact that my mother doesn't look at my brothers as men. She looks at them as boys because if she looked at them as men, she would hate them.
Have you told her that? Or told them that?
She tells us that.
No, but have you told your brothers that?
My brothers know she
Okay.
tells
I'm
them.
just asking.
They don't hide nothing in us.
No, but I'm
they
asking.
talk all this shit to us.
But my thing is, people always know when the cycle started, but nobody ever wants to have the conversation as to why it started.
And I know for my mother, it was around that age that I started talking back. So she was,
And that's what I mean by personality.
She was like, I'm losing because for me,
She's losing the young innocent girl that she raised, and that's what I'm talking about with your kids with innocence, bro. That's what I'm talking about with their personality to the point where they could talk back to you and they don't care, they don't give a fuck.
Oh no.
I feel like I was the complete opposite because I remember being 16 and that was the first time that my mom said she loved me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see,
Like up until then, I don't remember.
See, mine
her
stopped
ever-
early.
I don't remember her ever.
all of
saying
y'all, all of y'all are the traditional households, like African households, your way households.
Yeah.
I was told I was loved.
You was told you were loved?
Like they said it to me regularly.
Okay.
Oh, no.
But
I love you.
but the action behind the words was empty.
Okay. So they just so
I
it's just
see why
words.
you're jaded.
So it's just words.
Yeah, I see why you're jaded.
Yeah.
So are you saying that people would like they would say they love you, but they
And
did
then
shit to
their
you?
actions, yeah.
Yeah, actions.
okay.
That's why to me.
So that's why you don't. That's
words.
so that's
And
why
for
you
me,
don't.
That's why I don't care about the words. Period.
Never.
Because my
Yeah.
mother, she showed me that she loved me,
Nah,
even though she didn't
I tell people
say
all the
it.
time,
Same.
words mean something.
No.
Words
They
Words
do.
mean
The
something.
thing about it is,
If you
the
back it
words
up.
don't-
behind it, then they
words
mean
don't
nothing.
mean anything without action.
None.
True, but
And
don't.
at the end of the day, what words? If you're gonna use words, that means you're acknowledging me, and acknowledgement also comes with action.
True.
Listening also comes with action.
True, but
if
the-
there's no action behind it, I'm not buying it.
It's for your words to matter. Someone has to actually listen.
I don't care about
But
listening.
listen-
I want to
but
see
li-
you act that
but
shit
listening
out.
I need
takes
action.
action.
I need
Listening
action.
takes action. If you're telling me,
Someone if they're not there.
what do you mean?
What?
Like if you don't validate me and my experience, how can you ever listen to what I say?
Listen,
That's not what we're talking
that's not what we're
about.
talking
Yeah,
about.
that's totally different.
If you tell me you love me
Yeah.
and your actions don't prove that,
Right.
I don't
I'm
give a
not
fuck
gonna
what you
believe
say.
you. Yeah.
Period.
That's empty.
Yeah, it's emptiness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it as face value. Like, okay, you told me you love me, cool, but I'm
not gonna
distant.
say
I'm gonna
that.
put that block on.
But that's also the problem in the black community with black men. Period.
Love should be free and given and
Yeah, and it's not.
there shouldn't
That-
be limits on love.
Facts.
Right.
No, but
And
then don't.
unlearning-
What we're saying, I don't think you
I know
understand.
what you're saying is that you're hurt. And you're
I'm not hurt. Well, time out. Pause. I'm not hurt. I'm saying if you whatever you say
that's
to
not what
me,
he said.
whatever you say to me, actions that have to follow.
Yeah, you have to follow.
You
What
have
he's
to
saying
follow
is
through.
mean
Follow
what you
through
say.
means everything to me.
There's that saying, actions speak louder than words. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
our actions.
No, they're not.
No.
No. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, because
Nope.
No,
because
thoughts are ideas.
There's several instances of like, say you're in a relationship and one of your partners is constantly cheating on you. It's always I'm sorry, but they're always cheating on you. The word I'm sorry means nothing.
And
at
that's
that
not
point
an action.
because
Speaking is an action.
Your action has.
But you also have
hasn't
the.
changed.
But you also have that conversation. But you also have that conversation as to why they keep cheating.
I mean, yeah, Yeah.
Because if you're not doing shit and they're cheating,
Yes,
does that make the cheating
understandable?
valid?
That's understandable. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but your actions are not changing the fact that you're cheating.
Because you're not changing yourself, though.
But why do I? Is there something?
It's a given. It's a.
But there's no conversation being had
But
as
you have
to
to
why
give-
it is that you're cheating on me and you're just doing it. And
Yeah, but-
then you're sorry.
That's not true.
That's
That's
not
not
true. I don't
true.
think that's
That's
true.
not true. You're
Not
wrong
true.
on that
I
one.
agree.
You're
Yeah.
totally wrong.
Totally
on that
wrong,
one.
bro.
Because you can love somebody and still do fucked up things
All
to them.
day long.
Period.
Man,
Because
that's how
an
we grew up.
extension of how you feel about yourself.
Yes.
It's most people's fucked up actions towards other individuals are simply projections of how they feel about themselves
Facts.
or something that they're missing in their
And
lives that they
that's-
can
Or-
verbalize that they want.
Facts. Exactly.
And that's why we say stop projecting on me.
That's why I would.
That's it. It's as simple as that. And that's why, but that's why self-respect is also a thing. And which is because I have self-respect, you can tell me whatever you want. If your actions are not behind it, I don't believe you.
But when you
Facts.
learn about self-respect,
From a child, from my mother.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
My mother always, since we were young, especially around chores and things like that, she'd be like, if they weren't done, she'd be like, let me tell you something. If you are not going to do it, tell me.
Facts.
But don't tell me you're going to do it and not do it because I have too much respect for myself to keep asking you to do the same thing. So if you don't have respect for yourself to tell me the truth, have respect enough for me to tell me that you're not going to
I'm
do
scared of her household.
Nigga, that's how we grew up.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Scared of that household.
That's nigga,
I'm staying out. I'm staying out till 10, 11 o'clock
That's normal,
every
bro.
night.
Dog, that's how I talk to my 8-year-old, bro. When she acting, I'm like, do you want me to treat you like that? And she's like, but no buts.
But
See,
Yeah.
but that's what you're doing differently. You're talking. You're talking to
Yeah,
your
in
kid.
my
Everybody
house,
doesn't
and
talk to
usually
their children.
African.
No, my parents
yeah, my
spoke to
mother
me.
talked to me.
I'm not
No,
saying
my
yours
parents don't
didn't,
really talk.
but I'm saying in the black community, they don't talk to the children.
Sure don't.
They just
Sure
hit
don't.
them or they tell them they're stupid
Yeah.
and they go out and then
True.
they do something
So let's-
crazy and they wonder why they
Well,
did that shit.
This new generation of millennials has been working on changing the
Of course.
narrative.
I feel like
But
this generation
I
is way
mean-
better than ours.
Way better.
It's
Way better.
In
it's
Way better.
conversing.
debatable because
Way
especially
better.
'cause I'm a social worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see this shit, especially our millennials. The problem is, yes, millennials, sure, they may be
Open.
talking more or more open.
No, they're around.
But there's
They're
yes,
around.
They're around. But the thing about it is, there's no boundaries set in place. Fu said it earlier, how people think it's cute when their kids are cussing and all
I'll
of this
punch you in
other
your mouth.
stuff, and that's a problem.
Facts.
You are a parent. That is your child. That is not your friend.
You couldn't
That is
swear in
not
front of your
sister.
parents?
Huh?
You couldn't swear in front of your parents?
There's
Come
a
on,
level
son.
of respect that we had
I
growing
had to
up
ask
that
for
no
permission
longer
to swear.
exists.
It's not because everything is for likes.
Yes.
Like they want to catch their kid on film doing some bad shit and
Twerking.
then them saying like, don't do that. Why would you pull out your phone to record
You're
your kid
enabling
doing bad
behavior.
shit?
I say that all the time.
All
though.
the time. That
instead
shit's
of
wild.
stopping
I say that all the time.
I never understood that.
I don't believe in, like I think I was talking to some women at the gym about this. Like when I have a kid, I don't want my kid on social media for the first year. Period. Like if you take pictures of the feet, hands, cool. But I
Right.
don't want my kid to be a spectacle.
Yes.
I want my kid to be a kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hell yeah.
I don't want my kid out here twerking and I'm not
Yo.
saying no, listen. It's
That's
not
crazy.
I'm not saying it's a
Crazy.
bad thing. Everybody has their own choices.
They're
but
children.
But for
But
me,
not your kid.
yeah, I don't want that, period.
Yeah.
Because
And people have the nerve to really try to interject in other people's lives as to why they don't show off their kids. Like, why are they hiding their kid? What's wrong with their
It's
kid?
none of your
no,
business.
it's my personal
business.
life. Social
It's
media
none
is
of
to
your business.
socialize.
Yeah.
I don't
But there are
socialize
people
my
like
personal
that.
life.
People like, why don't they post this and why don't they post
I can
this? It's
answer
none of
that.
your business.
Right.
For me, I don't like posting moments. I want that moment
Because
to be
you're in the moment. It's-
Exactly.
If you go on my social media, there's no pictures of me. Because I'm in the moment. I'm not stopping to do anything. The memory is there. My memory is actually amazing. Like,
And that's good.
That's it.
I mean, my memory.
That's
is
how we.
shit,
That's because
but-
how we grew up. That's our generation.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't.
But this
take your
generation
pictures
is I
like
gotta
that.
show everything.
Right.
I won $20 in a scratch check. I gotta put it in my
Right.
Insta story.
Yeah.
And then when
Too much.
when I end up robbing you, you'll know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Dead
But
ass.
Oh, you want 50 grand?
See,
I bet.
I don't have kids, right? But
I
I used to think
never
that last year. Like I was like, why does every woman or why are they posting their kid at the first day of school, showing you what school they go to, what they have on, and then be mad when your kid get kidnapped?
Yep. No, it's
Feel
true.
me?
No, it's
He's
true.
not
Like, yo, you
lying.
told me you drop your kid off at 7:30, so I
Right.
know to go pick him up at 9.
But that's how people get stalked.
It's true.
And that's why I don't
we
post.
talked about that.
I don't
Yeah,
post my personal life.
Stockiana.
Yo,
And
I'm
that's why I
good.
do the stalking. You want to put the information
will
out
do.
there?
Exactly. And
I really
but
haven't-
wait.
I really haven't thought about that.
I said that.
About
That's
the
why
whole
you could tell
stalking
something about somebody with their social media.
Yes.
You could tell how they are or how they act or their personality by what they post on a constant basis. Look at somebody's Facebook.
Way more specific than that.
Yeah, I don't want to get that specific.
Nah, we generally speaking.
Yeah, I'm
Always-
generally
always
speaking.
generalizing.
But
We're
if
not
you look
trying
at somebody's Facebook who posts too much, to me, if you post 10 times a day on Facebook or more, that's too much for me.
wild.
That's way too
It's
much.
way too much.
You have
Too
way-
much.
Way too much free time.
But
on your hands.
but I'm sure you have somebody on your timeline that posts a lot.
Oh hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Everybody does.
Exactly. I gotta unfollow those
I
people.
be laughing
I gotta unfollow those people.
because you messy. I like
Nah,
that.
I'm a pop.
Ooh, yes.
I'm
like
a follow
that.
it.
My motto is mind your business, but if
All
the
day.
tea is coming to
Oh,
me,
thank you.
I can't
Thank
help
you.
that.
Hell
Nah,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm unfollowing that. I don't
Because
want
I'm
it.
like, I got to filter with the content that I'm looking at. I can't be constantly
Exactly. I
looking
don't want
at
that on my
mess.
spirit. I don't need that.
Oh, it's not on my spirit. That's in and out.
But it is on your
No,
spirit.
No,
it's
it's
on
not.
you
Because
take
when
that
you read
stuff
it-
in, you talk about energy all the time.
Facts.
That's energy. You
Facts.
take that in.
Guess what?
Honestly, that is
My
why I
energy-
can't watch all that. Like,
I don't watch none of that world
exactly.
star shit no
Like,
more.
Oh,
Black men
yeah,
I
Rock.
used to.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't do
Oh,
it.
can we please,
I can't do
please?
it.
We gotta do something about the cops, man.
What about the
Them
cops
niggas
now?
has really got me in a whole.
I don't want
different
to say
sphere.
nothing about the
Nah,
cops
fuck 'em.
because
No, fuck them.
no, time out because like I said, words mean something. Right?
Oh, I mean it with every
and
fiber.
that's
every
fine.
fiber.
But then now if we throw an event, we need the cops. Now what?
Oh, like I said, that's why I gotta finish. Like I said, I don't see no good cops. I don't care.
I've seen good cops.
No. I will explain why. I don't see no good cops because you know what your niggas is doing.
Exactly.
You're a gang.
There's no accountability.
There's none.
There
Because if
isn't.
there was, you would have put these niggas on the
Right.
block
Okay,
already.
let me ask
But
you.
I think that's easy to say.
It is
because
easy.
you also know
They get
how
ostracized.
hard it is to
Facts.
get into a game initiated and to get out of it.
So
You
we're
know
all
what
accepting
happens.
they're a gang, right?
are.
Yeah,
So
of
they're a
course.
gang just like the Bloods and the
It's
Crips.
organized.
It's
Yeah.
But
organized.
it's just like a fraternity and a sorority.
Facts.
It's just an organization.
All of that. Now I'm cool with that.
Right.
As long as I'm cool with
Mm-hmm.
all of that. I would never disrespect the badge.
But they've said that before with the blue wall of silence, right?
I'm saying I respect what being a policeman is.
Do you?
What it's supposed to be. Serve and protect. I respect that and I honor that. The other shit, I want to see you on. I want
Who
I
exactly
want 5
are they
minutes, my
protecting
nigga.
and serving?
Exactly.
'Cause
I want
cops were
5
never
minutes of you,
made
my
for
nigga.
us. Like,
It's
they
not.
were never put here to protect and
Yo,
serve
y'all
us.
seen the video with the 2 cops harassing the mom in the
I don't
interview?
watch
The pregnant
those
And the
things.
what?
Yeah, the pregnant one with the
scrolled-
shorty.
I
Yo,
saw
I
it
had
a
to
bit,
watch it because
yes.
it came on my shit, and I was like, wait, I had the volume off, and I pressed, it, and I was like, wait, this nigga really?
Wait, what happened?
He was harassing, I guess one of the kids had taken something from the store
Oh,
by accident.
I heard about it.
Yeah,
I read the
it was
headline.
everywhere. That's why DL Hoogley had
But
it
I-
on his shit.
But I didn't
all
want
that.
to. I didn't want to watch
Watch
that
the
video
video.
because
It's
if
enough.
when you put that on your spirit,
That's
it'll
what I'm
make you
saying.
walk
That's
around
what
that
I'm
entire
saying.
day feeling
And
a
you see
certain
how
way.
you just said.
No,
the
I've always
reason
felt
you-
like this.
But you see how but what I'm
But
just gonna
that-
say. But you see how you said you literally said I had to watch it because it was on my timeline.
Exactly. You didn't have
Yeah,
to.
I didn't have to. No.
It paused your spirit. It
Exactly.
paused you from
Yeah.
doing what you
And
were
now when you
doing.
see a cop
And-
for the next week, that's how you're gonna
right.
feel.
And that's why I don't
I've
have
always
that
felt
shit,
like
and I don't
that.
watch it.
Nah, I don't
can't.
watch shit like that, man.
I-
Oh,
I don't watch
this-
nothing like that. Black
Which is-
people getting
exactly,
killed. None
exactly.
of that
Now,
shit.
I don't watch no slavery movies. I'm
You
not
have
watching.
said that,
I'm
yeah.
not
No,
watching.
no.
none of
I
that
watched
shit.
Birth of a Nation.
I didn't watch that.
I did because that was an empowering movie. It wasn't.
Well,
I watched
No,
it.
time out.
I watched Birth of a
Time
Nation
out.
because I love
Time out.
Idris.
Time out. Time out.
I love-
Time out.
I
Time
love Idris.
out.
That's why I watched Birth
Time
of a
out.
Nation.
Time out.
Everybody talking about hold on.
That wasn't Idris Elba.
Beasts of no nation.
Yeah, yeah.
That
And
wasn't.
And I also
So
don't
that's why.
like
That's why I had to say,
that
hold
movie
on. No, she's wrong. Idris Elba was not in that movie. That was Nat Turner.
But you
That's
know
why I
what?
was laughing. I was
But
like,
you know
oh
what, though?
god.
I don't fuck with Beast of No Nation either because one, they were speaking tree.
I know they
in the
were
beginning.
speaking tree, and it was
Ghana has never had a civil war,
No.
so that was wrong.
It was
and
poor
also, it
representation.
was
And
a
that's-
poor representation.
oh my God.
It's another African movie of child soldiers, but
Yeah.
we never even had child
And which is
soldiers.
why,
Yep.
which you
I
saying
don't- I
that
don't fuck with those
niggas like
movies
him,
either.
niggas like him think that's how we
Have the
grew up.
perception, Yes.
I told him. Listen. I
don't
told
fuck
him.
with those
I
movies
accept
either.
my ignorance.
Okay.
Like
Because
growing
it's not
up,
his fault. It's what he's
And that's
pushing.
what- and that's what I'm telling him.
Nat Turner.
Yeah,
it's a Nat Turner
and,
movie.
and with the Birth of a Nation, I loved that movie because it wasn't a whole bunch of black people getting whipped and all that shit. It was actually empowering. They teach you how. That's why I always told people years ago I didn't believe in religion because I felt like it was made and intended to segregate people.
It is.
I still
You know what I
believe
mean?
that.
Still
So
is.
that's why I don't really believe in the whole religion thing. I'm more
don't
spiritual
believe
than anything.
Facts.
Me as
Same
well.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you watch Birth of a Nation, they teach you how to use the Bible to confine and, make
Yeah.
black people do certain shit.
absolutely.
So that's why
When you found out that I legit was a Jehovah's Witness growing
Oh, you
up.
should have seen my face yesterday. I
couldn't
didn't know
believe
none of this. I didn't know they had
thought
churches. I
You
thought
didn't know
Jehovah
Witness didn't have
I thought
churches?
Jehovah Witness just people with a white shirt and a red tie walking
knocking
around to your
people's
door,
doors.
knocking, asking to see if your parents are home.
Wow.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know it
Jehovah's
was.
Witnesses,
That's
They
a
got
whole
whole
different.
But that's what I'm saying.
They're
I
a whole
don't.
organization in themselves.
But when you have somebody
That's a
like
whole nother gang.
yeah,
It's a whole gang.
facts, it is.
when you have shows,
Cults, honestly.
Yeah, facts. No, all facts.
when you have somebody like Show explain that shit to you, it makes you deep dive and like, damn, I shouldn't believe in religion.
There is
Because
no
every
belief.
religion
Yeah.
is something bad.
Religion is just another form of separation.
Yeah,
That is
segregation.
Yeah.
That's it.
Catholics can't like Christians.
Yeah.
Christians can't like gay people. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. to
No
me.
sense, bro. And guess who created all of that shit?
Man.
That's why I always say I don't believe in anything that man.
Nothing. Which is why I don't believe in politics.
I don't believe in the Bible.
Nothing.
Tell me who wrote the Bible.
A man.
No,
That was inspired
But who
by
wrote the
Holy
Bible?
I
Spirit.
think the Bible has some good philosophies.
It
and
does.
so
It does.
I take what I want from it, but
Exactly.
I don't live by
Same
it.
with
no,
the
hell
Quran.
no,
Hell
hell
yeah.
no.
Exactly.
Yeah, but are you the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Yeah.
Because I know my parents grew up with the Old Testament.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
I'm
real,
definitely the
though.
New Testament.
But
you
that's
know?
real. But that's why I always want to have like a conversation with a pastor on the podcast. I want to ask them, like, yo, if there's a God, why kids keep dying?
Well, that's a whole.
No,
that's-
but they always have an answer for everything. So I want to hear their answer.
Okay.
he just wants them to.
No, I want you to
He's
explain.
gonna.
wants to gain
He's gonna.
understanding.
He's
I
gonna.
know.
No, because I will tell you what a pastor's gonna say.
I don't want you to tell me what a pastor. I want a pastor
to say
who
it.
My
practices,
dad-
who takes money.
My dad is one.
I need
That's
your
what I'm
dad to
telling you.
tell
wants
me.
your dad
I don't want you to
here. It's
tell
not
me
you.
what your dad would say. I want to ask your father and look in his eyes and be able to tell if he's lying or not.
Yeah, mannerisms.
Oh
like-
no, he's not gonna lie to him. Yo, you
Because
cannot.
to him it's the
it's the
truth.
truth.
Exactly, but you could tell
And that's
when
why
someone doesn't
perception is-
believe all the way in it.
Exactly.
Hold on. What'd you say?
You can always tell when somebody doesn't believe in something that they say.
Oh, that's yeah. You wouldn't get that from my dad.
I can
I
get
feel
that
like
from
you
your
don't
father.
really get that from anybody that's like in that religion because it's like they
It's life.
It's their life.
It's
They
life. It's
believe
like talking
their-
to a Chris.
No, it's not their life. It's
Yeah.
their way of living because that's how they make their money.
No,
It's not.
my dad is. Not,
Your dad is a pastor, correct?
he's an elder. One.
He's an elder
different.
pastor.
It's the elder. That's what they call it.
So what does that mean?
It's like one of the. It's like the head.
I'm confused now.
No, pastor is the head of the congregation. Is the end of the congregation.
Okay.
There's multiple.
So he's an
That's-
elder because he's been at the church a long time.
He's went up the ranks.
Okay, so
So there's elders,
He-
Like
there's
general.
ministerial servants, and then there's us regular motherfuckers.
okay.
Okay.
So who's the ministers and
That's-
the deacons?
You don't have those. That's
Deaconess.
Catholicism. That's Catholicism.
No, that's Christian
different-
too.
That's all the same.
Okay.
Christianity, Catholicism, all the same.
Okay.
So that's what they have. And the religion of Jehovah's Witness,
Mm-hmm.
it's elders in a congregation. And then we have like the district overseers, the circuit overseers. Then we have the big dogs in New
So
York.
your dad
You
is
see
the person
culture.
underneath the pastor.
What?
Your dad is the person underneath
He's
the
one of the
pastor.
pastors. You want to say he's one of the pastors because there's numerous.
So I just said. So he gets a cut,
He doesn't get paid.
but he gets a cut.
No, he doesn't.
So he gets no money at all.
no.
So when he goes to church and he doesn't sit over there by the pulpit.
What? What's a pulpit?
Oh wow.
where they go to stand and
That's where they have their sermons
Where
and they
have their
speak to the
sermons,
congregation.
Oh, you mean the platform? The
That's what we
stage?
call it?
Yeah, we call it a
This
platform.
nigga's
the
such a
stage.
builder. He calls it a platform.
Like what? No, he doesn't get paid to do that, bro.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. We don't. That's the one thing about witnesses. We don't get paid.
But that's the thing. What I was
all
trying
the
to
money
understand.
goes towards
not
the
in not
the
not
building
not in
and
a,
all of that.
not in a Christian church.
I
They
know
tell
that.
you
Not an evangelist.
they telling you that they're building a small youth center.
True.
Yeah, see,
Those
see-
mega churches.
Yes.
Yep.
See, that's it,
Yeah.
and that's different. See, for us, the money that comes in the Jehovah's Witness congregation, in each congregation, there's a box.
Okay.
It's donations, which goes to helping building other congregations and
What?
paying the bills. Like we all contribute to
Uh-huh.
pay for the bills of the building.
Let me ask you a question.
Pay your
You know, churches don't pay bills, correct?
Don't know. Yes, I know that because it's tax
So
laws and
where's
shit.
that money going?
Look, nobody's
Because-
rich. Nobody
Fix
is
the
rich.
shit.
No,
Nigga.
what are you fixing in the church? Who's running around?
Maybe
You're making
Bills gotta
excuses.
get paid.
You make what bill does a church have?
Look, I don't know about. I'm telling you about witnesses.
I'm saying
bro.
from the research I've done and I've asked people, they only pay for their lights. So where's the rest of that money going?
I'm telling you from
But
what I
most
know.
churches are in old like.
Yeah.
Exactly why they don't
need
pay bills.
Renovations and all of that.
All
good
of that.
stuff.
How many churches you
and-
know that got renovated?
Oh well, like I said, you're talking
How
about.
many?
He's
Time
talking
out,
about.
time out,
his
time out,
shit.
time out, time out.
So I grew up in the Catholic Church.
Speak on it.
Right.
Same.
And so with that being said,
So wait,
that
you
was,
you grew up with that's the church with the candles and stuff.
yes,
They
and
walk
all
up.
the saints
Okay.
and all of that
Wine,
good stuff.
all that.
Yes.
Bread.
So with that being said, a lot of Catholic churches are in these old
Yeah.
ass buildings.
Yes.
So they always needed to get shit fixed. Air conditioning because it was hot as fuck in the summertime. Plumbing, the heat because of the winter, things of that nature. And that's why I say they usually are getting things fixed.
Was that church large?
Yes.
So that means you made massive amount of money.
They made them.
So then where did all that money go after 10, 20 years?
I don't know. I'm just telling you
But
that
that's my
what's put out
question.
there.
But they also also do talk about like ministry stuff, like if the church is going on a trip and they're helping like some.
I ain't been on one trip. I've been on a retreat, and it was under a hot ass tent with horseflies.
Once again, your experience.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like, me personally, I feel like churches are
Are you
bullshit.
about to eat that fruit?
She is. She about to fuck that up. You can tell she's hungry. You can tell by the way she's trying to open it away from the mic. Like, let me open it slow, side by side, so that way the top can just pop
You see
off.
why we don't do visual?
But that's what's good, though.
That's why it's good.
But that's good.
Like, we like this shit. Niggas gonna be like, yo, she was really eating during the episode.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, let me
Facts.
get some.
She's like, all right.
You was just talking mad shit.
Well, if y'all don't feel the way, let me eat
me to
it.
do it first.
She one of those. Oh, so you gonna swing? If you swing, I'll swing.
Exactly.
That's definitely my daughter right there. You're my oldest. That's what she does. My younger daughter is the fighter.
That's the London in her.
Yeah, it's just, protection. She's like,
yeah,
you swing
very
first.
Mm-mm-mm.
Y'all want to tell us why y'all started the Peptalksnfufu Podcast? Who linked up with who? Who made the phone call?
I did.
She gonna say, "Go ahead, Pep." I can see it. I can see it on her face. Go ahead, Pep.
But she's
Hated
holding
that.
me down because she knew I was chewing my
Mm-hmm.
water.
She's trying to hold it out. She's like, "Let me chew slow
Well,
too."
Me and Pep have been friends for over 10 years. And
Congratulations to y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Because that's very rare.
Oh, we
it's
know.
very rare.
I mean, it's funny because my circle of friends I've been friends with for 10 years plus. Like my oldest friend since 96.
Well, you got multiple friends that you've
Multiple.
known for more than
So
10
do I.
years? No,
Yeah.
because that's rare.
Yeah.
I always hear women talk about, or some women. I
Yep.
keep saying some.
I know. No,
I love
and
the
you
way
know
you're
what?
redirecting
No,
yourself. I'm
See?
so proud.
It's
Gotta do
true, because I hear this often too, and I don't trust women like that.
They
Yes.
trust men.
Mhm.
Yes. I've always seen in the urban community, black women, or some black women, will have more guy friends than female
We
friends.
And I
talk
don't
about
trust-
this too,
Yeah, we
yeah.
talk, and I don't trust that either.
Because we're girls.
I'm a girl's girl.
What does that mean?
Which mean we
I
like
love
women. We love women.
So
Not
you're
in
bi.
a sexual way.
Not that way.
Oh, okay. I was just trying.
He
You see,
was-
I had to look
he
for show for
was
confirmation.
worried.
Show's just like this.
Get your mind up better.
I don't know,
Yo,
bro.
his face lit up like a Christmas
Because I
tree.
knew where it was going, but I knew what y'all were talking about. But I was like, nigga, you gotta pick it up. I was like, you gotta pick it up,
Hey,
bro.
listen. I'm asking for
Like,
clarity.
I just don't understand women that say that they hate women, or I don't trust females, or I can't believe you have more. It's like what five of us that I've literally known for. The oldest one since 96. We're still cool. We still go on trips all the time. Talk constantly. What's that? 23 years? What am I? 30?
That's a lot.
No, I don't do math.
Yep.
Don't do that.
We've been
That's a
friends.
lot.
Pep has been over a decade.
Yes.
My other best friend, literally 16 years. So I love women. Like I can't. So I don't understand women that are like, I don't trust women. I don't trust females. I don't know. I understand that girls are petty and that
Can
be
be messy.
and they get burned and this and that. But it's like I can't trust a woman that says she hates women because it's like, how do you feel about yourself? And that says, oh, I only kick it with niggas and I have more majority guy friends because like I don't really trust.
I can relate to
I
them.
don't really. How do you relate to that?
But they listen to the same
And
music
then
we
how
listen
you
to.
gonna relate to me? And like how if that's how you act? if
Happens
that's
all the
how
time. Happens all the time in the hood growing up.
That's what I'm saying. How do you relate to a man? How do you think that a man relates to you better than another woman would?
Because she can recite that future verse just like me.
Especially
That
because
doesn't
I'm keeping
mean
it- I'm-
anything.
I'm
That
keeping it
means y'all
real,
have
though.
Music in common.
music. That's it.
That's relatable.
Okay,
That's not the only thing
yes.
in common though, because some black women growing up, a lot of majority of them love sneakers. We can relate.
I was one of them.
All right,
I
but
love
we can
sneakers.
relate because if you like those same J's that I have on, but I like them low, you like them high tops. We're relatable. It's
No.
not just music. I'm trying to tell
That means
you.
we have something in
That-
common.
We have
but that's how it
women.
starts.
But-
yes, that is how it
But
starts.
she's
You're
asking
absolutely
how,
right.
and I'm telling her that's
The
how it
reason why-
starts.
The reason why is because I absolutely do believe in platonic relationships between men and women.
Some of your
Don't
best
get me wrong.
friends, you
Yes,
have
I
them.
have guy friends but
I think it's necessary to have.
it is
Absolutely.
necessary.
It's
very
absolutely
necessary.
necessary. But majority of the time, I'm just like, so you have this group of niggas around you all the time, and none of them have tried to smash at all. Like none of them have seen you in any type of way, have been creeped on. Like you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like,
Wait. Time out. You making it sound like vultures. Why can't you do the creeping?
men are the predators.
That's a lie. That's not always true.
I'm not saying it's always, but in
Isn't this what y'all say as women? Yeah, we can
already
do
referenced
Me
the
Too.
technique.
Isn't that
So
the
we
me?
know.
But in nature and evolution, are men not always seen as the hunters, the predators?
Listen. All I know is that women, y'all been trying to empower yourselves a lot for the past 5 years.
I understand that.
And when I give y'all props, like, yo, y'all are predators too? No.
No, I completely understand that because I do know some women that are
Okay.
savages. I'm not saying that.
I love those kind of women.
I'm not saying that at all. I am saying it's typically more in some men's nature to be the hunter, to be the pursuer, to a lot of men believe that there's no such thing as platonic.
Don't categorize all of
I'm
us.
gonna say
don't generalize
I'm gonna
us.
say, okay,
don't do that.
Some. I'll say some.
Thank you,
okay,
Queen.
Sorry,
She
Sam.
said a lot.
That doesn't mean all. That doesn't mean all.
That's majority.
Yes.
I don't need that.
Okay.
Don't need that in my
I
life.
feel like majority.
Don't put that on me
I
on show and
appreciate
I.
you verbalizing your
Don't put
words.
that on show
I'm
and I.
not included. I'm
Listen,
out the game.
listen, show. No, but
I'm out the game.
okay,
babe.
okay.
Yeah, that's why I stand back and let y'all single niggas
So
do
that's
y'all
why
thing,
I
nigga.
just
Chilling.
don't
I got nothing
really
to do with this.
understand- Anyway, so back to me and Pep. So we've been
Pep
friends
and I.
for. Thank you.
Ooh.
No, because I'm a grammar police too. You know I am. Thank you. So Pep came to me when? Like last
July
summer?
of last year, I had come
Yeah.
back from the Essence Festival.
Mm.
And I had seen one of my favorite podcasts live,
Which was
The Read.
everybody loved to read.
Everybody
It's
loves to
great.
read.
It's
It is
wonderful.
great.
I had to stop listening to it
Why?
because I started using the gay mannerisms. No bullshit.
This nigga's wild.
No bullshit.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
That's, no, because I'm gonna tell you why, right? The more you listen to the more you listen to something, the more
We
you
said you embody it. We talked about
fact.
this.
So I had to stop listening to that
Oh,
shit.
I love that.
Wow.
I started talking about what's that shit
Trade.
that no, I already knew about that. Charlamagne told me about that years ago.
Facts.
What's that shit that gay men keep under their sink?
Oh.
The powder stuff or
Yes.
something?
Oh, I'll think of it.
I can't remember the name of
Yes.
it.
Damn
After
it.
that episode, what is it?
Fleet.
Yeah, Fleet.
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 I've never.
I was like, a
heard of
nigga
that.
got Fleet on this?
I've never heard of.
Never
that.
go to that nigga house again.
What is that?
Fleet?
It
Oh.
cleans out all the
Mhm.
colon.
Oh.
So when you get ready to
yes.
bust down
Mhm.
Tatiana,
Right.
you ready.
I was like, nope. Not no more for me.
See that kind of shit goes in one ear out the other.
That's
and I
because you
just-
weren't listening to it on a constant
But you
basis.
should-
I
but
do.
You're gonna have to do that when you get older as a man.
I'm gonna have to do what? Fleet?
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
You're not gonna wait.
Like
Time out.
colon
Time out.
cleanse.
I ain't doing
You're
no
not-
Fleet.
You're not gonna. You're not gonna.
I'm
get a
gonna put
colon-
powder up my ass, bro.
Time outs.
It's a colon cleanse.
You're not gonna get a. You're not getting a colonoscopy.
A what?
Colonoscopy. I had to write a
You
paper
should
on it, so that's
certainly
why I
get
know.
Your colon inspected.
Who
Clean
said
that shit
that?
Like a micro camera.
Who said that? White people said that?
No,
Doctors.
Because
Well, you
Dr.
know what?
Sebi ain't saying nothing about
I was gonna
that.
say, that is Western medicine.
Okay.
You are
It is.
absolutely
Okay.
No, he's
I'll
right.
give that
No,
to you.
he's right. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
I read.
You're 100% correct. That's Western medicine.
Facts.
You're absolutely right.
It is
Facts.
Western.
You are never
Just because
gonna-
white people say it,
You
don't
absolutely
mean I gotta
right.
do
Nah,
it.
You right,
I didn't
Sam.
say to do it, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
I had to write a paper on it. That's why I know so
I
much.
say that to people. Just because white people said that you got to drive on this side of the road don't mean you should. I'm going around the yellow line real quick. If I got to go around you motherfuckers.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Necessity.
Yeah.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay.
All day
Or
long.
bend it at least.
Bended.
Facts.
You know, I like that one. That's
I like that.
You got. That's what I do.
She break rules.
Yeah.
She's a rule breaker.
Bends, she bends.
She's like, just because you said it.
She bends the rules.
She like she got the neck. You said it.
You guys go out. You guys go out a lot.
No.
No. Time out.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
They said it on cue.
No.
No,
But
we
when you
don't.
guys go out, what do you guys look for in the environment of that events or whatever?
Women.
What do you go when you're leaving? What do you want to leave with, or what do you normally leave with? Whichever one that you've
I
been
would
to.
say we're very informed about the places that we go to. We'll have like our boy is DJing, or we have some sort of connection to that
Okay.
event.
All right.
And the expectation is that it's going to be dope, and that we're going to see people that we know, and that's usually what happens.
All right.
I don't go outside. I ain't got nothing for
I
this.
go
This,
with
this is all
myself.
show. This is all y'all
I
three.
go out by myself a lot, so I just walk
I
into
don't really.
areas and go. All right, that's what they doing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really go out a lot in Boston, but if it's like
Cause you suburban.
Well, and we also
no,
travel.
but, like out of the country.
You probably call the black people hoodlums, huh?
No.
Oh.
No, never. I love black people. Listen, I was that like token black girl in school.
Facts.
That,
What school was that?
Like throughout elementary, so I grew up in Waltham.
So the girls try to touch your hair?
Oh yeah, I've gone through that.
I always ask this
explaining that
question
to my
because Show
daughter.
hates it. Look how he got it so
I'm
passionate.
telling my daughter
Yeah,
that
no.
right now.
You need-
Don't let these little white girls touch your fucking hair.
Look how he talks.
No,
It gets
Don't
me
let
mad.
these
Telling you, it's the Nigerian.
I
in
shit
them.
pisses
They're
me
tapped.
off, bro.
But as a child,
You don't know that.
really-
They
you
don't.
really. One, you don't know that. Two, you don't really know how to verbalize. Don't touch my fucking
And
hair.
nobody else has hair like you, so
Exactly.
you feel ostracized.
It's just mad annoying, bro.
Right.
Isn't that assault?
But I mean,
Not for a kid,
I'm-
bro.
No, I'm keeping
Yes.
it real.
Yeah,
What
it
you
is.
mean? There's
It is.
people
It's
trying to sue
assault.
kids. You hear that white woman who tried to get that little kid arrested in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, don't do that. I treat them the same way.
Oh, me too.
Period. That's why I be telling
Oh,
motherfuckers I dated hit in the
Nigga,
crosswalk.
yo, listen. When I go to my kids' school, they know I'm the nigga.
Told you.
What?
See that shimmy?
Burp
Look at the
was
shimmy.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
but no, everybody knew that I was like that super pro black, like not on.
As a
some-
young girl?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I was always proud of where I was, like where
I
I was
respect it.
from, who I was. Like, I mean, I didn't always unfortunately.
Advertise it or
I mean, no, because when you're in those that type of environment, you don't really know much, but you know what
You
you
feel
know.
something. Yeah,
You
yeah. You
feel-
feel
your-
something.
your instinct
So
is
that's
back
like
to
what
you.
I said with me being in the suburbs. Just you feel different.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
you do,
We could all
yes.
walk together, but my feeling is gonna be
It's gonna
different
be
than
completely-
all. Yeah, way
No,
different.
Of course you feel different. Like, and even in cases of like when it came to dating, when it came to like the
Yeah.
fact that like I was only surrounded by white boys, and the few black men or boys that I was surrounded by only dated white girls. Like shit like that. Growing up with that shit and being the darkest person all
Yep.
the time. Or like the fact that you're even when I had a perm, because you just think that this is the shit that you're supposed
Yeah, why
to
do black women get perms? I never asked that question. I feel like
Westernized thinking.
Yeah.
I would have thought it was from like their parents,
Yeah.
because their
Yeah.
parents did it growing up, so they just continued it.
Also westernized thinking.
All
by
westernized.
Yeah,
parents.
it trickles down.
It's-
I hate
That's generational trauma.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not trying to get my kids to straighten their hair. None of that bullshit. That shit's wild.
I be trying to learn shit,
You know.
I be trying to unlearn shit.
Like our parents hate our locks.
Hate them.
Hate
Why?
our locks.
They're African. That's not what they. That's not Jamaican. They're not Jamaican. That's the
Again.
Jamaican.
Oh, they like the
shit.
froze.
No, they
No.
wanted perm.
perm, bro.
Wait,
Yeah, man.
Nigerians?
Hell yeah.
How they
Women,
got-
Africans,
African.
period.
Period, bro. That's how it is.
You have to understand they were colonized.
Yeah.
See, but I don't understand this because when I see all this African shit, it's big afros or dreads and
Now-
shit.
That's
Those
here.
are the ones that are pushing back in with the dreads. I want to say you call them locks just because
Okay.
the dreads holds a negative connotation. Dreadful. That nothing about the hair is dreadful. And so
beautiful,
how do you
man.
call it? That's why you call it locks,
Locks.
because dreadlocks is just indicating that it's the hairstyle is dreadful. Our hair doesn't matter.
Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Learn something
I know.
every
I know.
day.
Locks got popular after 2010. Motherfuckers cut them braids off. Everybody got.
Everybody got them
Because
locks
if you
now.
if you seen a dude with locks back in the day, he was getting all the bitches. Because you didn't see nobody with locks.
It's true. I had one of my uncles told me that a man would never take me seriously
Yeah.
or want.
Oh no, that's enticing
or
to
want to
us.
bring me home.
What?
That's enticing.
I
Oh,
love
I
that
see a girl
shit.
with locks. I'm like, oh, she
Ooh,
got
yeah.
patience.
Hell yeah.
That's what I said.
She got
I was
patience.
Like, I don't have trouble in that department, so you don't have to worry about that. But his westernized thinking didn't. He was like, well, what if the man you're with wants you to cut your hair? I'm like, then that's not the nigga for me.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't
First
want
and
her to cut
foremost,
her
why
hair.
are you telling a woman to cut her shit?
Because
Oh
that's
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. He
That's
told
the
me
man.
I'd
That's the
never-
man in
told me
her.
I'd never get married.
Fuck
That
outta
no
here.
man would take me
West
seriously.
African culture, though. You know that.
No, I don't. My dad wasn't raised
Well,
like that.
but in the culture,
In the
I'm not
culture,
talking
yeah,
about your
yeah,
dad.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
women are
I never,
subpar.
honestly, I didn't pay attention to other
Okay,
men
okay.
in my culture because I saw the bullshit they did.
Yeah.
My dad is the example.
Okay.
I feel like y'all should talk about something from Western civilization or Western Nigerian, like every
West
podcast.
Africa?
Like no, just
They
something-
do.
No, but I'm saying like informative. Like I don't know this shit about the locks. I never knew that.
Well, that's
It was
not a
always
West
called
African
That's
thing.
not a West
It's
African
just-
thing.
But I never heard
That's
about
what- yeah.
the dreads thing though.
Yeah.
I
But
always called the
even
dreads.
back in 18.
Oh shit, she brought out the 18 before the phones and shit.
I
Yeah,
can't
she,
remember. I can't remember the exact date, but especially back like Creole women in New Orleans, especially the ones who were biracial as a product of rape or things of that nature, they were mandated to cover their heads. That's where the head wraps are from. It was called the Tinian law. And because these women had this beautiful hair that transcended gravity, and these white women did not and had the scraggly locks, they felt intimidated by that, and they knew their husbands found these women more attractive. So with that being said, it was a law that they had to cover their hair. So they were like, all right, bet. But they fought back and wore it in a stylish way. And even that's why women are emboldened to wear the head wrap.
There's only two things that bother me in life: baggy leggings and white people with dreads.
Ooh,
That shit irks my soul.
my God.
I'd be like, why?
Why?
Your shit ain't even staying together.
No,
What the fuck are you doing?
no.
I really do be concerned. I'd be like, yo, they could be walking in front of me, and I'd be like, yo, what's
have to put
what's
the
up with
glue in
you?
it to
What's
put it
going
together.
on?
That's why you ask them question. Yo, you good? You want to talk, bro? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't even ask them. I'd be like, I listen. I know I got rested bitch face because people tell me all the time, like, yo, you just look like you.
We have it too.
You can
We
see
call
it on them.
Africanly
Unimpressed. Yeah.
Like I walk past, I'd be like, I'll use my hand. I'm like, yo, fam, like, keep walking.
I dang.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, what are you?
No, it's
I just
true.
keep it
What are you
going.
doing?
I'd be like, yo, God bless.
It's true.
No bullshit. Those are the two things that bother me in life. I don't know why. I see some women with baggy leggings.
No, it's
it bothers me.
understandable because baggy leggings. Why?
Yeah, it's
What's
like
the point of wearing leggings? Put on pants.
it be irking my soul.
Put on scrubs.
Yo, it be
Yes.
irking my soul.
Sweats, something.
Yeah.
Sweats. Oh, man. Fam.
No, baggy.
But I do like seeing some women in like baggy sweats though, because I know they have a body. So they have to wear the baggy sweatpants so the niggas don't stare at them.
Yes, absolutely.
And I be looking like, girl, I know what you got.
Yeah. You see that. You be like, yeah.
I be like, oh yeah, she got that
I
good.
respect it.
Mm-hmm.
No, baggy leggings is childish though.
So how have you guys
Yeah,
loved
I've
the podcasting thing since you guys started?
How long have we been doing it?
No. How do you?
Oh,
Do you like it? Obviously, you love
I'm
it.
gonna let her go first.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let it rock.
so I really like it, but it's what's the word I'm looking for?
Overwhelming?
No. It's
Challenging?
not even overwhelming. It's it's like
Time-consuming?
this revelation that I didn't think was gonna happen.
Okay.
Once we launched it, like I thought it was just gonna be me and Pep. No one was really gonna pay attention.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah, like no one's gonna really pay attention to this shit. Like who knows, whatever. But then we'll go out on the rare occasions that we do go out, and people are like, oh, like that's Pep, that's Fu. They do Peptalksnfufu, and they're like, I love this show. And then they'll be like, you should have me on the show.
Oh.
Everybody, listen,
Oh.
listen.
I'm
Speak
like-
on it. Wait, Sam.
Yeah,
Sam,
go ahead. Let her get her shit
talk.
off. Get
Let
your
him
shit
talk.
off, queen.
And I'm like, sure. Like it's an awkward moment because it's like, one, what the fuck are you gonna talk about? And two, they don't really see the work that goes behind it. They just think it's me and Pep just shooting the shit, talking, whatever. They don't see the money that goes behind it. They don't see the time. And it almost feels like maybe you're not taking it as seriously as like what
They can't.
we do.
They don't know.
Because they don't know. And like Pep will look at it from like she'll find the silver lining in things because she's the optimist.
That's what I like to hear. That's me.
And that's why I let her go first.
That's
Because I
me.
have a completely
But in
different
my mind, I'm
perspective.
just like, to do what? We don't even know you. We don't know what you're pushing. Like, do you have a personality for this? Do you or are you burnt toast? Like, they don't realize that like you have
Speak
to.
on it, yo.
There's so many things that kind of come. Like everyone's gonna say, everyone has a podcast. Everyone can do it, but not everybody can do it.
No.
Well, everybody can do it, but not everybody can do it well.
But-
And the thing about it is, in my opinion, time is the greatest currency, right? So if you are taking time out of your day to come and say, yo, I want to be on your podcast or whatever it is,
That's humbling though.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. You're showing love. Like, it is what it is. Yes. Do I think you're really emboldened by like, yo, I want to come?
Inviting yourself.
Yes,
on.
I think that's really big of you. But to each their own. I'm not judging you on that. That's just not me. Howsoever, I appreciate you. I see you. And at the end of the day, it's my podcast. So I'm not going to get bent out of shape that you want to come on because guess what? That power is up to me.
Facts.
But I think it's humbling though, and it's definitely a compliment because that means you make them feel so comfortable. They
you're
want to be in your presence.
relatable.
Yeah, they want to be in your presence.
And she broke it down to me that way. But it's like in the moment, it kind of agitates me because I'm just, it'll be like someone that we've never even met before. And they're just like, you should have me on the show. And I'm just like, to do
But that's
what?
when you have a conversation with them right then and there.
to see how they go.
Exactly. And if they
I
can't
usually just
keep
ignore
going
it.
like this, no.
And that's why I redirect to be like, okay, if that's what you want, please email me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, again, we talked about
You better
action.
than me because I'd be like, what
That's
you got to
what
talk
I said.
about?
No,
That's what I
we
said.
talked about action speaking
See,
louder than words.
Y'all
right?
are professional. I'd be like, what you want to talk
So
about?
Right.
we talk about action speaking louder than words. So you want to come on the podcast? Show me you want to come on the podcast. The last person that said that, they actually sent us a very thorough email, and that was
See,
dope.
we don't get that. I can show you the emails, but I don't respond to none of that shit because it's bullshit.
If you don't email me, I'm not taking you seriously. Actions speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm.
You said what you had to say. I absorbed it. I received it, and we move on because at the end of the day, we're still over here working
Yeah.
in spite of you not being serious.
Yeah.
So now I use that as a line. Like,
No, I just sent everybody to the show. I'd be like,
that's how
oh,
I get out of it. I'm like,
I'm like, yo, this
great,
is the
send us an
email.
email.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
And
this
they
is the
never do.
email.
He sends everybody towards me.
Yeah.
Send an email.
Because
And then they
only
never
reason
do.
why is because I know show's gonna take the time out to actually go through the email. With me, I'm gonna look at it like, all right, they bullshitting. I'm gonna leave you on red. Don't send me no DM. I'm gonna leave it on red.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of DMs I don't answer, bro.
Crazy.
I'll look at it.
Speaking of, so I had a couple DMs
Uh-oh.
about so I have my segment, Excuse Me, MsFufu.
Yes.
Mm.
I told him, wait, before you continue, I told him
Mm-hmm.
that they should bring one of their segments onto the show
Mm-hmm.
and we'll,
I wanna hear this.
Yeah.
You messy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was gonna love that
listen,
shit.
I cleaned up my mess. I used to be
I
real
knew he was
messy.
gonna love that
You
Oh,
know what I
trust
mean?
me, I listened to the inception of this show until now. Because let me tell you, at first I was like, "Yo, what is happening? What am I getting into?"
Now,
because
before you
I know
continue.
myself.
All right.
And I thought he was gonna trigger me, but then I listened to the later episodes because I'm working on myself. I'm a work in progress. My
We
temperament,
all are. We all are.
my temperament is bad.
We all are.
So with that being said, I was scared.
I never had. We've never triggered nobody on here.
But
No,
you-
wait. Let her finish. Go
you-
ahead.
you-
He's
you
come a
got-
long way,
your
right?
growth is impeccable. Like
Appreciate it, Queen. You know.
See, that's an
Impeccable.
outsider who's listened from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now-
Noble told me that
Well, there
because
you
I
go.
used to be aggressive as fuck. I didn't give a fuck. But you know, everyone's like, "Yo, Sam, you gotta change.
You gotta grow.
Yo, you can't
Yo, he
can't be
literally
bullying
went from, like,
people."
no relationship I heard in one episode to like I've had about 5, and I was like, "Word, he's been working."
Yeah,
Working.
I'm trying, man.
It's a lot of relationships.
Listen, she'll be telling me, I'll be like, "Yo, I take it with a grain of salt."
But at least you're taking
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Oh,
I'm
he could
so
not. He could
proud.
not take the attack I was putting on him all the time. He was like, "Damn, nigga, what the fuck?"
I used to think I was doing good, nigga. Like damn, we getting the listens, the views, all this shit. Like, but then like it was Mimi. Mimi told me, she was like, "Sam, you gotta chill," because I had I remember exactly what it was. I had the Jamal Energy Bennett episode where he was scamming everybody in the city, so I brought him on.
That was messy. And I wasn't there for that one. That was a messy one.
That was real messy.
That was
That
real
was
right?
good. I didn't hear that.
real
Oh
messy.
man, and then I brought Mello and what's his name, my cousin on, and they was like, yeah, you know that nigga's a bit. Let's just say
a whole lot of hood mess.
it was Love and Hip Hop,
Yeah,
because then everybody in the city started hitting me up like, yo, you should hit up this person.
nigga.
Yo, I want to come up and talk about Jamal too. I'm just like, nah, let me stop.
done started?
But I didn't. No, because my subconscious was like,
That's too much.
it was not even that. It was summertime coming. I was like, yo, I don't want anybody to get killed over
Oh, you already
nothing.
know. You already know what
Yeah.
time.
You know what I
it is.
mean?
You already
So-
know what time. it
Yeah,
is.
so with me, I'm
Yeah.
like, nah. Like Jamal was like, yo, I want to come back up. I'm like, yo, bro, nah.
Can't
I'm not
do
even
that.
gonna put this video up.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's gonna provoke shit, and I don't want none of y'all to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want nobody to get killed and be my fault. So I'm like,
Yup,
I
that's
don't need that. I
definitely
don't need
your
all my
karma.
spirit. Yeah, so I
that's
left it
definitely
out.
your karma.
I left it
Hell
out.
Yeah.
That's good.
So what you got?
Okay, so we get like a few questions.
Mm.
So I just kind of sifted through.
She ain't Sif. She picked the certain ones.
Well,
That's what
I
Sif
did.
means.
No.
That's what
I
sifting
went
is.
through and I was like, okay, which one would be good? So I have like 2 scenarios, 2 different ones that we got that I thought would be good.
Wait, how are we gonna format this though? Because usually it's me reading the question and Fu answering.
Do it exactly like y'all doing on y'all show.
Exactly.
But I think I want to switch it up though because
Oh.
you guys are here.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I think we should read the question. Y'all should answer, and then
I'm
we
with it.
answer.
I'm with it.
Howsoever, y'all like to talk over each other a lot.
We do.
So we're not
We're
going
men.
to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to facilitate it. She's going to read the question,
Mm-hmm.
and then one of y'all will go first,
Okay.
depending on who I see first.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the other person will talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Queen.
Got to set ground rules.
Gotta settle.
Facts.
Communication is key.
I told you, man. We started. Women, they clean it up.
Yeah, we chilling. We need to put up no arguments. Yes, ma'am.
You shake my head.
Okay, so it says, excuse me, MsFufu. Here's my situation. So I've been talking to 2 guys. One is nice. We've hung out before. The problem is that we live maybe like an hour away. We talk, but maybe for like 20 minutes each day, if that. The other guy I'm talking to is really nice. We talk every day, all day. We talk on the phone and on FaceTime. We like each other. He's really sweet and keeps saying he wants to be together. But the problem is he lives in another state. He asked me to be his girlfriend, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I like them both, but I'm not sure if I should stop talking to one and just be with the other.
Show.
Yeah, I want, especially because you claimed in an episode that you never talked to nobody.
I didn't.
Well, they broke it down for you, and you
This is
eventually
spicy.
admitted that you did.
Okay.
So, by
One-
definition,
I'm gonna say the person that's out of state, cut them off.
Facts.
Cut them off. That's pointless.
But it seems like she actually
She might like that one a
likes
little
that
more.
one more. It seems like
Well-
then she's settling for the one that's closer.
A lot of people do that.
Are you saying that's okay?
Are you gonna move out the state, or is he gonna come to you?
Why
Because
not?
I know.
Why wouldn't you just wait
Nah,
for
I'm not.
a better a better
No.
situation that better fits you?
She doesn't
Why
have to be.
set-
She doesn't
why
have to be.
settle?
With, she doesn't have to be with either one of them.
Exactly.
You don't have to be with either one. But if that one is cool, I would say if you want somebody there for that time being while you figure out the other shit, take the nigga that's only an hour away for right now.
Even an hour, I'd be like,
Hey, listen, I went with somebody that lived in Martha's Vineyard. Okay,
Ooh.
So, but see, I did that that was a reason. There's a reason for that. But we'll speak about that.
You was
later.
using the townhouse on the weekends. That's why.
Listen, like I said another time.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Yeah, that's another time. No, but I don't. If somebody's out of state, I told my sister this too. Like anybody, if you're dating somebody out of state, that's not a relationship to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
We're
pen
not
pals.
kids.
It's pen pals.
Yeah, we're not kids. You know what you need.
But
Some
you
people
could
are able to do it.
you could date. You could date out of state. It depends how far that state is. You could do Connecticut and New York or Rhode Island. Those are 3 drivable places. Connecticut.
I couldn't do that.
I go to Connecticut.
You can't do Connecticut. You can't do New York. You take the fucking
New
Fungwa.
York.
You wanna know why?
I'm not going past Connecticut.
I know.
Canada.
I know what I do.
Connecticut.
Oh.
I'm not going past
No.
Connecticut.
I know what I do.
Thank you.
I know
Thank
myself.
You. It's you. It's a projection.
me.
Oh, okay.
It's
I know.
not the person.
You,
it's a
I could date
projection.
you, yes, but I ain't gonna be the nigga you think I'm being.
But
Oh,
that's
wow.
but that's
I'm being honest.
but that's you being honest. That's real.
Yeah,
That's me
that's
being
real.
real.
Yeah, she has to take that now.
Yeah.
She has to get.
She has to. You as long as you keep her informed to make the decision.
Yep.
It is because I've been in a relationship cross continent.
Whoa. How
And
much
I'm still
real?
with that person.
for real?
Yes.
Well, he's
Oh,
back
yeah,
now.
real.
He's back now, but
How long was that?
if we put it all together, 2 years and 8 months.
And how many? Wait. Let me get my shit off. Let me get my shit off.
Get it off.
How many times did you see him in that 2 years, 8 months?
So it wasn't. So in the 2 consecutive years that he was first away.
2 consecutive?
Couldn't be me.
Facts. You are different.
4 times. In those
4 times in 2
2
years?
Yep. And then in the 8 months when he was gone away for 8 months, I saw him twice.
You know what that sounds like? For me taking that in, it sounds like your mom not giving you that love when you were younger. No bullshit.
He's
No
not
bullshit.
lying, actually, though. I know
And
where
she
he's
got
going.
comfortable with that shit.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Feel me?
I
So
love from a
so for her
distance. I have
not
no problem
exactly.
doing
And
that.
That makes sense.
look at me. Look at
I have no problem.
pound it.
And my
Feel
belief
me?
on relationships is that nobody comes in completing. I don't need anybody to complete me. I need
Facts.
somebody to compliment me.
Facts.
And I'm 28. Next year, not even next year. Next month, I would have known my partner. Like we would have been in each other's lives for 10 years. I met him when I was 18. I'm very different than at 18 than I
you are
was now.
Of course.
I needed to do that
For you.
me.
Yeah.
Not for anybody else, and that's my first and only.
But that's a great
relationship.
discipline also.
My point
discipline.
exactly, and it's a matter, and it also goes for me personally. It goes
got
back
it.
to the self-respect.
I ain't got that
No,
either much.
No. See, the thing is, No, that's the thing though. You do have it, but you haven't found nobody to do that for.
Well, I'm married now.
No,
so I
but
guess
I'm
I got
saying
that.
you have it within you. You just haven't. You just didn't find
You
nobody to
haven't
do that
identified
for.
anybody that's worth it.
Facts.
I
But
guess.
women
I
are
don't know.
always gonna be more disciplined than us anyway. Period. Because we think more sexually, they thinking more emotionally connected.
And I think big picture always.
Yeah.
Short-term sacrifices.
She's
for
like, all right, I'll
long-term
stay with this
results.
nigga. He ain't got no kids.
I'm trying to get this nut off.
Because that's
man.
what.
Fuck
Nah,
outta
see,
here.
that's how you think. I'm thinking. My thing is always one kid is. If you this is for me when I was dating women, one girl, if she has a kid, that's fine.
Can I
2
ask
kids
how
is
old you
pushing
are?
30.
Okay, and for me, I'm not 30 yet.
No, it's me since.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's wild
Like
to
you
me.
could deal with one kid, but you can't.
Because
deal
I
No,
with
refuse
because-
to
I couldn't
deal with
either.
men with children.
And that's
period.
wrong. You
Because
wanna know
I'm
why?
like,
That's wrong.
but I asked
That's
it.
your
I
preference.
asked your age. Wait, I asked your age for a reason. So with that said,
Mm-hmm.
when I turned 30, and God forbid I wasn't in the relationship that I'm in now,
Mm-hmm.
then I would date men with kids. Why? Because in that age bracket, that's
normal.
That's normal.
That's normal.
I expect you.
I feel like you're in that age bracket now.
You've been on this world for 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'm in your age bracket too, that's just a responsibility that I'm gonna have to take because now the pools are changing the
Yeah.
older that we get.
But you can't judge a woman. See, but then that's
And it's not
weird.
judgment, just
but
like
it is.
Sho was saying, it's me.
But it
I
is.
don't want to take on the responsibility of somebody else's child, and quite frankly,
But you-
I want to be the first one to have your kid.
You could be blocking
and
your blessings though.
I could be, but thankfully, and this is hypothetically.
But
right?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
You could be blocking your blessings. That dude
I
who
also
held the
want all
door
the
for you may
attention.
have one kid. He may be the greatest man for you, but you bypassed him because he has a
because
2-year-old.
he had a kid.
That's judging.
But it's not judging. It's me. Sam,
You
it's
said
me.
a 2-year-old?
Who?
Hell no.
Sam,
if he
it's
has
me.
a 2-year-old?
What's wrong with that?
I can't be
No, we gotta
committed
get
to
certain.
that.
That's too fresh.
That's too fresh.
2 years old is
Niggas-
fine.
No, it's not.
2 years old for me is fine.
That
Because-
nigga has
but
been
Sam, then
hasn't
at
been
2
here
years
that
old,
long.
they're imprinting themselves on you. So what happens when you and their parent don't work?
Oh, that's why I always tell people, I don't want to meet your kid.
Okay.
I do not want to meet your child.
Okay.
Never
No,
meet the child.
because I've had women who try to throw their kid on to me.
Yeah, yeah.
She misses you.
What?
No. Well, I don't know what to tell you because I only met that kid once.
Yep.
Don't even tell him I'm your man.
Facts.
That's mommy's friend.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that's mommy's new boyfriend. The fuck, nigga?
Well, there's a lot of women that will introduce like.
What do
several
men
to
do?
their
Because we don't know. I don't know because
Men use kids as bait.
Facts.
What do you mean?
Or
To bad
Yes,
girls.
look how he said it.
No, it's facts.
or
Hell
the
yeah. When
opposite.
you
How
have
do you
kids-
use them as bait?
I'll tell you right now. If you have a cute kid, like
Take
I
him
do.
to the grocery store. Watch
Listen,
how when
facts.
women. Take him
Oh
to
my
the
God,
park.
he's so cute. And
Easy.
having a puppy.
Nigga.
Take him to the library. It's literally a magnet for
It's
pussy.
done.
Really?
They see this
Yeah.
ring still, and then with my son or my daughters, it's automatic.
It's
I'm
automatic.
surrounded.
And you know
Really?
what? Honestly, the
Or
ring
it could
is
be the
like,
opposite.
word, you're not going to be my problem. I'll send you home and take what I want.
Or
For
they could
real?
use their kids
Yes.
as the opposite. Like,
Giggity,
oh, I don't have
giggity,
time
nigga.
for you because my son
My,
this, and I
exactly.
gotta do this. I
While
gotta
they
do
have
that.
a whole other family, it can still have you on the side.
Sounds like a Haitian.
No,
Yes.
it's
No, it sounds like a Haitian.
Or a
Exactly.
Nigerian.
that's
Haitian.
Or a Nigerian.
everybody.
Damn.
No, that's everybody. That's
I
everybody.
never knew that.
Everybody
though.
is capable. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
everyone-
everybody.
everybody's
Nobody's included from
capable.
that.
Everybody's capable.
Yeah, bro.
I never knew that.
This shit don't protect nothing.
I thought it was just
Just makes you a hot
some
mother.
women that were using their kids. I didn't know dudes were doing it.
But so we know your answer. What's your answer to the question?
I wouldn't date somebody out of state and take it serious.
Okay.
An hour away isn't that deep to me. 'Cause
Amen.
You've driven farther for more or for less.
That's true.
Amen.
Like I've seen women drive 3-4 hours to go see Beyonce.
Facts.
Like, come on, fam.
It's Beyonce though.
It doesn't matter.
But you also make time for the things you want to make time
Exactly. So if you
Facts.
don't want to make time for me and I'm an hour away, bitch, that tells me a lot about you.
for. Exactly.
I don't need that in my life.
Amen.
I like you an hour away. You're still an hour away. I can
Hour away is good.
I can still get things done.
I don't want
Yeah.
you to.
What things?
Whatever I want.
Oh man, see he.
I'm an
different.
enabler. So that's
I
my.
know you're messy.
Yeah. No, I'm not messy.
From what I've heard,
Hey,
you,
whoa. Whoa.
He had to stop that sound bite.
Whoa. Let's keep it going.
All right, what's
Chill
what's the
out.
next question?
Okay, so the next question is, excuse me, MsFufu, love the show, blah blah.
Damn, they're all very polite.
I know.
Mad polite,
Well,
man.
I mean, the segment is.
Hey, we don't get that. We get yo, what's good?
I mean, the segment is excuse me, MsFufu, so they kind of go with it.
and I feel like we're polite to our listeners, so they're polite
yeah.
back.
Yeah, true. you're right.
Okay, so if everything about your partner is everything you've wanted, except there is no sexual chemistry, is that a deal breaker? Especially if you've shared your concerns and they have done nothing to fulfill your needs, and you aren't looking for just a sexual partner, but are talking about marriage.
Wait,
That's
I don't
deep.
know. I don't know. Wait.
I
Unpack that a
I'll-
lot.
I'll tell you. I'll handle that one. That's
Mr. Mary.
That was a lot.
that's a lot, but
Yeah.
that's actually very normal. That's a normal thing in relationships. Sexual compatibility is never equal.
He sat back on this one.
It's never equal. You know,
You think so?
it's
Fair.
not.
Never equal?
It's never going to be equal.
Never.
Never.
How?
I can agree to that.
Yeah, it's never going to be because, all right, I'm very sexual. Like, my entire energy when I'm around people in general, whenever I see something, if I want it, you're going to know because I'm going to exude that. You know what I'm saying?
like
my-
more short African men.
I'm going to exude that now.
Bald African.
All
man.
the shorties that I've dealt with, they were never like that. And the ones that were on my level, when we
challenged.
it was a fight. Which
Challenge.
yeah, that was a fight. So when you're dealing with somebody that's not your level sexually,
It's overpowering.
it's like you just feel one way. It's just you. They're not there for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you want something. And when you do verbalize it, now you're taking them out of their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a lot for them to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really know what to do. They're going to feel uncomfortable around you now because they're like, oh, my God. Especially how women think. If you tell them, I don't like what you're doing. I want
Some
you to
women.
do this. Some women. That's why I said some women.
Thank
That's why I said some women. You cannot. It's hard to tell them, I want this from you because I'm not getting it. Now they're second guessing everything they do. Now they're awkward around you. So a lot of times niggas would deal with horrible shit, horrible head, all of that shit.
have heard
But
Facts.
don't you
Yeah,
think that's due to your delivery?
You could be as nice as you want.
But also, so this is my issue, right? And I have a major issue with that because of how passionate I am about telling the truth, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, look at how some men are literally sacrificing themselves, their pleasure, And then you're going to go
find
and do
happiness.
something stupid like go and cheat all because you're worried about how you're going to make her feel. At the end of the day, you're still going to make her feel bad.
Been
So
there.
tell her the truth.
Freshman year of college.
Tell her the truth. Because, and at the end of the day, if that's the person that you're supposed to be with, it will get fixed.
No one.
No, it won't.
I don't believe
That's
that.
a lie.
No, no,
I
lie.
told her she used to come to bed with head wrap sex. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, no, that's a lie. That
Wait,
shit
wait,
is
wait.
a lie.
Head wrap
See what
sex?
I said? If that's the person you're supposed to be with.
Yeah.
Obviously, that
Well,
wasn't
that's
the
if you
person
See,
you were
believe.
supposed to
see,
be
but
with.
with
Wait,
men,
supposed to is weird to me because I don't believe I'm supposed to be with anybody.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, like that's not the person that's meant for you. Like,
So y'all believe in that?
but 9 times out of 10, you don't know who's meant for you.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Look
might-
at
You
look
might
at
feel the
So
chemistry's
I know-
good.
Listen,
No,
whenever
so-
they go like this,
Yeah.
No.
Like I don't believe. Okay, I'm married, but I don't believe my partner was meant for me.
So I believe if you do things with intention, right?
Yeah.
I know that you didn't even propose to your wife or introduce her to your mother until she was 8 months pregnant, right?
Yeah.
You had no intention with her. Y'all ended up in the situation you are in right now because you had no intention.
I never thought about it.
Right. And so that's what I'm saying. There was no intention. So with that being said, as somebody who moves intentionally, I believe that everything does happen for a reason. I believe
I do
before
that.
I
I
got
do believe
here,
that.
there was a divine plan already created for me.
I do
And
believe
as
that.
I move with intent, I will get closer to whatever my destination is on this journey of life. With that being said, I do believe that everybody has a divine map of how their life should be lived, even though we don't know it. I think if you tap into your intuition and your instincts and choose to live life intentionally, you will get there and the pieces will eventually figure themselves out. But it's all a matter of perspective. That's just what I believe. But I also believe, again, knowing that your situation, what it is, if it was intentional, it would be different.
That's a good.
That
That's
I
gonna be.
have to-
That's gonna be a good soundbite.
That I have to. Yeah, that's why I interrupt you.
Facts. I was thinking the same thing. We here.
Oh, look, I know exactly what
Oh,
chopping
let-
something.
yep,
at.
yep,
I
let
know
her get her
exactly
shit
what chopping off. Word.
Because I'm like, I've been saying that to people, but it's hard for me to like elaborate to certain people because everybody
Not
takes it.
everybody's
Yeah, they take it
able
in
to
differently.
receive that.
Yeah.
Because you have to be on a certain playing field to be able to
I've been saying that.
receive that.
The universe doesn't make mistakes.
Yes.
True.
Period.
Facts.
But when
There's
you,
no such thing as coincidences.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
But see, when you talk about intention, I ain't grew up living intentionally.
But that's
I'm a
what
free
I'm
spirit.
saying. It's a choice.
Yeah, I
But
just-
even if you claiming you're a free spirit, you choose to be that way. That
Facts.
is your choice.
Hell yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So therefore, that is your intention.
I don't like cages.
So your intention is to not be intentional, and that's okay.
That's it. Nonchalant as forever, nigga.
That's
Chilling.
it. It's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
And so therefore, you deal with whatever consequences come your way.
Always.
And you know that. And
Always.
if anything, I would say that's why you're in survival mode.
Look how she brought that social work out.
Yo, facts.
Look how she brought that out.
I don't even need therapy.
Because I was hearing it. I was like, oh, she's going.
I don't even need therapy.
I was hearing it. I was like, oh yeah, she going somewhere.
Yeah, she goes away.
She going somewhere. She's saying something that I can't say to show. I'm like, let her get it
Literally
off.
everywhere
No bullshit.
therapist. Like this couch, therapy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. She's been in our bag.
This is why everybody likes coming here, bro.
Yeah, man.
They love talking
we do
to
our
us.
thing. We do our thing,
Yeah.
man. No, that's legit. That's legit. That's what's
Look at
up.
him. Look
But I
at you.
do
Know when it's legit when the nigga look down like. Oh, that's legit.
And just so we can clarify that 8 months thing with my wife, that's because of a relationship between me and my parents.
I knew that. I felt
Yeah.
that.
No, because the listeners don't know the whole background, so I have
Yeah.
to. I hate clarifying all the
Yeah.
time, but
No.
just to make sure people not looking at me and her crazy all the time when I go out.
Mhm.
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. That's what's up. Anything else?
I do know, like back to basically the question, a lot of, or some, I will say some men will say that they just have like a girl on the side specifically just for head because their girl does not give.
I'm not big on head.
And that's terrible.
No,
But
it's not.
I don't think it's terrible if it's a conversation because I know women who have been like, I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
and you can go and get that from someone
Now,
else.
now I have a question.
I don't agree.
I want to know if any of you guys watched or read it when Monique was saying black men need a side chick.
Yes, I heard about that.
Because the way
I
the
did
black
not see
man
that.
is
I didn't see it because I wasn't buying into that bullshit.
no, but if you think about it, all black kings back in the day, what they had multiple wives, right?
And let's be serious. You're African.
Mm-hmm. And y'all
know
have
how-
more.
you know
and
how
your
we grew
culture.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But here's the difference because people always do this whole like, oh, they say that, oh, like, you know, African men have multiple wives and polygamy is lit and all this. It's really not actually.
Polygamy is not lit.
Polygamy is actually a fucking.
It's
Time out.
stress.
Have you tried polygamy?
No. But here's the thing. If the whole purpose of polygamy
Thank you.
was financial reasons.
Thank you.
Not
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of,
You didn't know that?
not
No.
because of, I just want to have a new vagina every night.
Nah,
that's
bro.
That's not the intent.
I didn't
It's the
know
fact
that.
It's
you
money.
have the money to sustain multiple women.
Yeah.
These niggas is broke out here.
Yeah.
So you can't afford
Time out.
to have
Time out. First of all, they ain't niggas.
Okay.
I don't let women. I don't let dudes. Nah. Look, I gotta be real. I don't let
said it
dudes.
earlier.
I don't
Don't
say
lift them up
bitches.
and then-
I don't let dudes say niggas. Call bitches. So you know.
You
Well,
said
I
bitches.
You haven't heard me say bitch.
Yes, I have.
When?
On your podcast.
When? Old?
I was gonna say I got episode 6.
Go ahead. Find it.
Well, okay.
Find it.
I use niggas as a general term for people.
But that's the
Kings.
cycle.
I love
Kings.
niggas.
Kings.
That's the cycle.
Thank you. We love y'all too.
Did I say bitch on?
Yes.
No, I think a show. I seen Amanda Shea. That's show. 'Cause
that's me.
I was
Yeah,
there
that's me.
saying, "Yo, chill, bro."
Okay.
That's probably me.
Yeah, that's not me.
I say niggas
wrong
and
king.
bitches all the time.
Wrong king, queen.
Okay,
That's
you're
me.
corrected.
Wrong king,
Yeah, that's
queen.
me.
Okay. Well, men.
But that goes into the whole niggas ain't shit, but we kings on Monday. That's why I always say,
I'm
yo,
a king all the time, nigga. I'm gonna fuck what they call me.
true,
Go
but
ahead.
I
Well, a lot of men.
appreciate it,
Well,
queen.
No problem. Well, polygamy will be glamorized as to, I have a different woman every night and this and that. It's not. It's actually a headache because if you're in one particular relationship and it's very hard to figure out what that person is thinking all the time, how they're feeling, are you giving them enough time and attention? Then you multiply that by several people and then you add kids into that factor.
Speak on it.
That's a headache.
It's a headache, bro.
See, I didn't think about the kids part.
See, that's why I just be looking at niggas
You
and be
need
like,
to have money to sustain
Yeah.
all these people.
Yeah.
And that's why she
But-
said it's glamorized.
Is
It's
it
glamorized.
is it money though?
yes,
That was literally the whole point.
it's the whole point of polygamy, bro.
But
Oh.
even if you look at, and this isn't where
You're-
it comes from.
I would've
even
thought-
wait,
like, you
wait,
think
break
the
it.
same-
They can make it simple for this so he
Yeah,
understands. Taking care of one person,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a child, is a grown person. When you're with a woman, when you're dating her,
Mm-hmm.
imagine you going out. That's $100 just for dinner.
Who said we got to spend $100?
I'm just.
I could go make
I'm
food.
just. Okay, fine.
You
go
making food for
shopping.
3 women?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
And their kids?
Yeah.
Hell
Give
no.
them money.
I've
to
made
do all of
pancakes for
this.
all my boys. My niggas love my pancakes. I'm gonna bring
Hold
them
on.
up here to talk about it.
That's-
They're like, yo, that nigga Sam,
All right, now check
pancakes
it.
is
Yo,
mean.
so
Now
we couldn't
check
get
it.
no pancakes?
Nah, it was in the morning.
Now
We
check
brunch?
it.
I make my
It's
I make
Sunday.
I make my. What does that mean?
It's brunch.
Brunch.
Perfect day for brunch.
Good luck.
I didn't grow up with brunch. I barely ate breakfast growing up.
See, and that's exactly what he's gonna say to the shorty. What
Break
you
the
mean?
cycle.
No. I have broke the cycle, but I also don't. I'm not gonna entice you or try to give you something I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna make us fruit or something totally different.
Okay.
I'm not gonna just give you pancakes because they tell you pancakes is for breakfast. That makes no damn sense. Pancakes are gonna go straight to your thighs, and you're gonna be over here messing up your other knee.
Can you take care of 4 women right now?
I don't know. I never tried.
I have.
Oh, that was with the
Stressful.
Mazda.
It's stressful. But when I had my stable,
See, but when you had your stable,
Mhm.
and one of them had the cycle, you gonna be able to go to the other one.
all day long.
That's what I would think. That's why you be doing polygamy.
Yeah, but see, but to remember,
No?
What
when you're in
happens when their
polygamy,
cycles sync up?
no, when you're
if they're
polygamous,
in the house at the same time, yeah. But you don't do that.
That's polygamy.
That's actually not even a
it's-
thing. Like
yeah.
my cycle can sync up with my girlfriends, and we don't live in the same house.
facts.
But y'all
We're just
exchange energy all
close
the time.
proximity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Proximity.
That's in the same house.
No, you
No.
don't exchange energy through the phone.
For real? Oh, I don't talk on the phone.
The fact that we
You're not a woman, bro. We're talking about their periods right
we
now. What
we
you talking about?
interact constantly.
Yeah.
We
Like,
share each other. We share
Let me ask
emotions.
you. Let me
with
ask y'all a
each other.
question. In 2019, is it important to talk to a dude on the phone?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, very much.
I think it's more important for intimate face-to-face conversation.
both.
I
think
want.
both.
Let me just tell you. At the end of the day, I need to talk to you on the phone.
No, for
If
something
I'm not
important.
going to see you.
Okay, that's understandable. That's an hour away. That's living an hour away. That's fine. But if we live in the same fucking city, I don't want to talk to you on the phone every day.
Okay, so
Not every
now,
day.
fine.
No, not every
So
day.
now
I don't
if you
need
have,
that.
So if you have 4 women, are you gonna
We're not talking on the phone at all.
But you're going to be on the phone every day because you're going to have to talk to 4 different
No,
women.
because I don't talk to my mother on the phone. So why am I talking to y'all on the phone?
They're your women.
They're
That
the
sounds like
mother of
property.
your
They're your
children.
wives.
That sounds like property.
That's kind
That's
of what polygamy is.
Oh, I don't like that then.
Welcome, welcome to
technically-
class.
I don't like that.
Welcome to class.
Technically, marriage, that's what marriage is based off.
I-
The woman
yeah.
was your property.
I don't
That's
like
why
that.
she has your last name.
I don't
Nigga,
like that.
and
And
that
that's why you say you don't like marriage.
I don't like none of that
He doesn't
shit.
want
I don't
a piece
own
of paper.
nobody.
He
You
doesn't
don't
want
own me,
contract.
bro.
Yeah.
Go do
Yeah.
your thing. The paper, cool, fuck all of that. Me and you is me and you. If you like I tell my shorty to this day, listen, I know you didn't do your thing, all that when you were younger, but if you want to, go ahead.
Get your
I'm
whole
sure-
years out.
Go, What handle your
Everyone
business?
needs a whole face.
What
I
handle
had
your
my whole
business?
face in college. It was lit.
You know what I mean? Shit.
Lit.
You know what I mean?
Lit.
But yeah,
that-
She
no,
crossed her leg right up her like, y'all did.
polygamy is not what it's cracked up to be.
Have you tried polygamy?
No.
Do you know anybody that's tried polygamy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just asking. Just
Well,
asking.
African. Our family's
No,
like-
but I'm asking. I'm asking for from a woman's perspective.
Yeah,
Everybody knows a man who's tried it. I don't know a lot of women who've tried it.
Nigga, my uncle still got 7 wives.
Yes, a man, but I don't know any women who've tried polygamy.
My aunts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If I say my uncle has 7 wives, what you think the women are? We're related.
Participating.
Or
I'm talking
like,
about women who've had like 5 dudes at one time.
Oh, I know niggas. I know bitches like that too.
See, he said. See, that's who says bitches, not me.
But you'll say like when he says it, you'll be like, well, in response.
Talking to the mic. I know you chewing, but watch how you chew.
In response, you use the word bitch. Like you don't fix it when responding to him. Because
Give me an example.
Because of the way I say it.
Because of the way he said it. Like, so he was like, oh, I know bitches that are married to my uncle.
I'd be like,
And then you'd be like, oh, well, those bitches, because he called them a bitch.
No, I'd be like, yo,
And,
they
I said,
bitches.
and the way I said bitches, like me saying nigga. The tone is different.
Okay.
That's why I say the
Okay.
word bitches and nigga, because I say it in the same tone.
But I don't say niggas like that. I
say
say
niggas.
beloved. He knows that.
He does. You do say beloved.
I
Yeah,
do.
I say niggas
I'm
and
all.
bitches.
I'm all about trying to empower people. Like I'm.
Because
Like,
words means things.
exactly, and I tell everybody all the time, like I'm not gonna call you a nigga in front of people because they're gonna feel comfortable to call you a nigga. I'd
I'm
rather
not
call
doing
you
that
your
in front of
name.
white people.
You said what?
I'm not doing that in front of white people
Why is it only white people?
because they don't have that luxury. That at least not to me.
See, but when they hear you say it, that's why they say it because they feel like, oh,
that's why I don't let them hear me say it.
okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, I don't say that shit.
But
I don't
it's
like
more for me. It's more of a respect factor. I'd rather call you by your name or something else empowering than to call you a bitch. I'm not calling show my nigga. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do. That's the old me. The old me with the big baggy shirts and all that. I used to do that.
Growth.
But I don't do that shit
Yeah,
anymore.
man. Thank you guys for coming today.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
This
Thanks
was
for having
awesome.
us.
Y'all
This
got your
was
music
fun.
ready? Y'all have fun?
We
Yeah,
did
I know.
have
Did y'all
fun.
enjoy yourselves?
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
You know, we've been trying to mix in the ladies
Yeah.
with our podcast and
And
stuff.
his Father's Day, you know, my African ass father, he's gonna want me to take him to dinner. Oh my God! So I got him AirPods for Father's Day.
You don't know how to work them?
Hey, Queer, thank you so
Oh, my
much.
God.
This is so great.
Literally,
Yo, it's.
he
I can't watch y'all speak other languages because I be laughing because I look at the bottom lip how it curves when y'all say words. It's the funniest shit in the world to me.
He
Yo.
how it
opened
be,
the
man.
box. He was like, "Oh no, no, no."
Oh, no.
No. And I was like, what's wrong? Did you already buy them? No, I almost bought the fake one. I'm so happy. You know you're my favorite. I don't care what anybody says about you. I'm like, who's saying stuff about
Right, right.
you?
All right,
I love you. You know you're my favorite.
Before we go into the music,
Yeah.
you're Liberian, you're Ghanaian. I have to separate you from the Ghanaian.
She's
a
two,
little bit.
though.
I know. I'm separate.
Right.
I'm choosing.
Okay, okay.
I'm having one dominant right
I
now.
might
Okay.
not participate, but you can go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Best jollof rice.
Liberian.
Ooh.
See why I did that? That's why.
Ghanaian.
Now, why do you say Ghanaian?
Because it's just better.
What's
Nah,
different
I'm gonna-
about
I'm
it?
gonna need a little more because he doesn't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
know. I know
can-
why.
You know what?
He still hasn't brought me rice.
I have.
He sent me a
I
video.
should have brought you some. I had some at the crib.
No. You want the Ghanaian rice.
Okay.
You want
the
that.
different.
Liberian one. But
You
I
know
like
what?
that the Ghanaian one is better than the Nigerian one, and I'm
Facts.
glad you know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
facts.
You know what? I'm a little, well. I can't even really talk because I don't think I've ever had Liberian jollof.
Okay, we'll
I've had
fix that.
Nigerian jollof.
and we already know. Yeah.
A little shaky.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, my people, but it's true. It's true.
I don't know the difference of it. I know the best rice I've ever had is the Haitian black rice.
Haitian black rice.
Haitian black rice is
Fantastic.
That shit is
Fantastic.
amazing.
Gotta have that shrimp in it too.
good.
But there's no comparison because what it's cooked with is just
different.
two
Yeah,
different
it's
things.
Yeah,
different.
two different things. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because jollof rice has a tomato base.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's. But then that's why I don't like Ghanaian jollof rice because they don't do anything else with the tomato. Let me not say that. They don't do enough with the tomato.
Okay.
Like season
My
it
mama
more.
does.
So for Liberians, we add vegetables, we
Yep.
add chicken, we
Yep,
add
yep.
other spices. And so the tomato is an accent. It is not on the main stage.
Okay.
So that's
Alright.
the difference.
I never knew all that.
Yeah, man. That's why I said I wanted to know what they. Cause for me, the Ghanaian rice that I had almost made me fall in love with Shorty's moms. You know what I'm saying?
Well, parents
Okay,
always
so-
make the food better though,
It's true.
Yes.
Okay, so
because they
when
got
y'all
real
come-
love.
When y'all come on our show, I'll have some Ghanaian jollof.
Yeah, he
And I'll
needs to
have
try.
Liberian jollof.
Yeah, he
rice.
needs to try.
I do.
I've had them all, so I know
Yeah.
what it is that I'm gonna
A
eat.
Jamaican woman got mad at me the other day in the barber shop
Wow.
because I was like, oh, one of the barbers, Jerry, I've been helping him out, try to eat healthy and whatnot. He's like, yeah, man, I stopped eating curry chicken, rice and beans. I was like, yeah, you can't eat that if you're trying to lose weight. She was like, no. It is healthy. You just don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, my mother's Jamaican, but okay. I've eaten it growing up, but you're judging me. But if you really want to put me on game, don't shun me. Put me on game. Tell me what's happy.
Yeah,
tell me what's healthy. Nope, it's fine. I don't want to talk to you about it. I'm like,
there you
all
go,
right.
Fufu.
All right.
Pick your artist.
Okay.
We're gonna get into first and foremost. Thank you to Peptalksnfufu for coming through today.
Yes.
This is
being
fantastic.
open.
Yes, we learned a lot.
Facts.
For some reason, the chicks always take us to school.
Listen,
we love it though.
I learned the
Thank you.
couth.
Yeah,
I learned the couth
We love
today.
it though. You know,
I heard that, the only time I ever heard that word, Emperor's New Groove.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the only time.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid to show my age.
So let everybody know who you're playing.
I am playing.
Make sure you put your phone on vibrate.
It is on vibrate.
And also,
Go ahead.
because I was brainstorming, so I have a couple, but I'm not going to play a couple. But I just wanted to know, can we say, do they have to be from Boston?
No, just Massachusetts.
Just Mass.
Massachusetts.
Perfect.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Period. That's it.
We're let's say it like this. We're music heads.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we don't. There's
Same.
not a.
As we
Exactly.
Yep.
So we're trying to pull together
Word.
as much music as possible that's coming out of the states.
Oh, yo, don't say that. My shout out to all my Berkeley cats. Y'all know
Send
who
them
you
all.
are.
Send them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Because we are working on something.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it after off
Yeah.
the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
nobody's stealing our coins.
Yeah, you know. So we're working on something where musically everybody gets heard. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that's not our business. You're the
Right.
artist. We're just here to play and listen.
Right.
Facts. We're putting people onto your music.
That's it.
That's all it is.
That's why we do this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Budden Podcast.
Mm.
You know, they play the big joints, but we are ItsLitBoston.
Amen.
We want to care about our state. I don't want to make everybody else popular.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Our niggas first.
You're loyal.
You know
Makes
what
no,
I'm saying?
makes no sense. I don't. Yeah, it's killing me.
Who you playing?
I'm playing Bia.
Okay.
Oh.
That's kind of a cop out.
I'm playing her.
No. It's good. Are you playing that new joint?
No, I was gonna play something old.
All right,
I
go.
think
All right,
she's
bang
been
that
played
out.
on the show before,
All right,
but
bang
she's
that out.
amazing.
I'm
No,
playing
she
her
is.
sister.
She is.
She won a
That's why,
Grammy.
'cause you know
Yeah.
that's the whole
She won a Grammy. She already won.
Yeah. Go ahead. No,
She's
go
amazing.
ahead.
She's
Go ahead.
amazing. Actually, you know what?
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna. It is Bia, but it's someone else's song. Does that count? But
It's a cover?
no. But she's
featured.
She's featuring it because I love her verse.
Is the other person a mass artist too?
No.
Nope, you can't play it.
Can't
Aw,
play it.
man.
No
All right,
rule.
so never
I
mind.
mean, can't get that one.
Nah.
No.
That's a.
If it was just a beer record and
Yeah.
that person was
It has
featured
to
on
be
it
strictly
first,
Okay, that's
just them.
fine. That's
If it's two Boston mass artists together, that's cool.
yeah.
No.
Strictly mass.
Okay, fine. So I'll just play her song.
If that's the case, we would play Eminem and play Joyner's verse.
All day long.
Okay.
Whip it, whip it. Whip it real. Whip, I have to a home for the princesa de coca. Every time I start rapping, it's like I can feel my boca. I got hoes in Miami and I got bitches in Boca. They be whipping up yammies and they be selling their chocha. Oh shit, what you know about that shit? You don't know about that shit, little nigga whip renting. He ain't never about that shit. He ain't got no pink slip, little mama, what you been in? She ain't never got that tip. She don't know about that strip, real but she stay winning. It's only real in my clique, it's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique, it's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique, it's only real in my whip. This a one-on-one, I'm vintage piece from 95 to 93. I'm just on the gallery if other bitches major league. I'm zooming off of Xan and weed cause Frankie baby got the lean. We blowing money quicker than it growing on a paper tree. Feeling like Reed with the rock boys, just want a chip off the shop boy. Young Rich, Riley with the pop boy. Used to have a buzz, but you know I got a lot boy. Used to take the bus, now it's how you drop the top boy. Put up the valet, what's happening? I brought that lemon and trap again. I feel like AI, like what the fuck I'm doing practicing? Lit in this bitch like I'm medicine. Light skinned bitch from my medicine. This ain't no bars, it's adrenaline. Me and them hoes, no comparison. Other than the fact we feminine. Flow sounding venomous. Whipping the track with some elegance. They just want beef for the relevance. Chopper go off like it's elephants. I cannot fuck with you hoes, I am celibate. Bitch. Oh shit, what you know about that shit? You don't know about that shit. Little nigga whip renting. He ain't never about that shit. He ain't got no pink slip. Little mama, what you been in? She ain't never got that tip. She don't know about that strip, real, but she stay winning. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. With the black girls and white girls with gold grills, major clean. It's a bust down, a gold crown, whole pound, major green. Kill the whole self-esteem, IG is Maybelline. Diamonds hit, they super lit, it looking like a laser beam. Whip to be like, what you mad for? Whipped it like, fuck is you being so bad for? This the whip that come equipped with the side doors. This the shit that had me in through the back doors. You like Perkins cause you almost get in with the winners, but suck cause you only get backboard. I need all my money from the promoter, like nigga, the fuck did you think that I rap for? Picture me settling. Remember when clubs wouldn't let us and talk about dress code and heckling? Now we out here and they welcoming. Maybe cause the money prevalent, maybe my success is evident. Ball on you bitches, my sentiments. Ball on you niggas like feminists. Whipping the whip till it ain't nothing left of it. You in the whip, but you ain't to the left of it.
Oh shit, what you know about that shit? You don't know about that shit. Little nigga whip running. He ain't never about that shit. He ain't got no pink slip. Little mama, what you been in? She ain't never got that tip. She don't know about that strip. Real bitches stay winning. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Whip it, whip it. It's only real in my clique. It's only real in my whip. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know it. Johnny Giuliano. Whip it. Whip it.
So that was Bia, and that was her song called Whip It. That was from like 2016, it says. So I like a lot of her, actually basically everything. Like I like her features. I like her. It just has that. How did you describe me, Sam? I'm like the perfect match of.
Sam said this.
Yo, because it feels like it. Like she plays that song is like, you know how some girls got
that finger point,
that bossy shit in them. Yeah. No. She's more like Khalees.
Yeah. I like that.
She's more Khalees.
Yes.
I like
I
that.
see you.
Thank
I see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on the side.
Oh, you turned it off. Yeah, she reminds me of Khalees.
Who you got,
music
Pep?
she plays.
Who you got, Pep? Who you playing?
I am
Plug the phone in.
Oh, she has the. You want to use
I was
mine?
getting sure. I just want actually because you're already connected to the Wi-Fi.
You want the iTunes or you want SoundCloud?
Damn it! I was checking Tidal.
Oh no, I ain't got Tidal.
Yes.
I stopped using Tidal. Shout out to Tidal though. Stop using Tidal.
Shout out to Tidal because I love Tidal. I'll just play what's on here then. That I have. Oh, it came up anyways. Okay, cool.
Holla.
So I am going to play my baby mama, Keovani, who's a very good friend of mine. But
she's dope.
I've seen her.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's dope.
So like one of my best friends. And so yeah, she dropped her EP back in 2017 on her 29th birthday, and literally since then she's been consistently touring.
That's what's
South
up.
America, Colombia, Brazil. Just last summer was her first United States tour. So and then she'll be actually teaching a curriculum for Berkeley in the fall. So a lot of dope things happening.
Hell yeah.
She subtly just told her age, but shout out to her.
Yeah. Well, she said at the beginning.
She said 29th on her 29th birthday 2 years ago, so she's 31 now.
Oh, well, Kayo's birthday, happy birthday, boo. She just turned 31 on Monday. So
See?
we ain't
Look
shy
at that.
out here.
Look how I am. Look at God.
We all heard it, nigga. Stupid.
So I am going to play Keovani's song "Riot." She considers herself a social advocate. She considers herself a social activist. And she also through her music. So yeah, this song it really hits.
Oh, bet.
He was at. Oh yeah, she's playing it. No, because he was talking. Oh no, you can play it. Oh, okay.
Can't handle us, no. Will forever be a threat to you. Can't handle us, no. Will forever be a threat to you. We climb higher than you, and you know that we run faster than you. lack of love. Everybody feels it. Finding subliminal ways to convince the masses that we are less than you. Abusing our minds enough that we believe it sometimes. But you can't handle us, no. We'll forever be a threat to you. Threat to you. Can't handle us, no. We'll forever be a threat to you. Threat to you. We climb higher than you, and you know that we run faster than you. We're a lot stronger and smarter, 'cause we have to work harder. It's never been so clear. New age, same struggle, it's a different kind of fear that'll make you fight for your life like Rocky in the ninth. Makes you pray to the skies for a peace of mind. It makes you risk your whole life to give a peace of mind. Def Jam making jokes about the lies that you fed us. Excellence each time that we rise, never let up. And even when we fed up, we gotta keep our head up. 'Cause when we love us, then it offends you. And when you done us, we watch the country celebrate you. But watch me take a knee for my people. Order war for my people. Wrote this song for my people. Amazon for my people. See my abuelo fought against Trujillo. I'm writing like if I'm the sequel of my bloodline. I must rhyme like I'm the front line. 'Cause there's a speaker on the other side of mic lines. Because my nieces hear my song, so I aim high. I gotta show them to be strong and trust the Most High. I sit back to analyze when I realize that L Boogie wasn't ever really out her mind. Just too woke, and we all persecute the people too spoke so that we don't know. The way you execute the people too spoke so that we don't grow. But you can't handle us, no. We'll forever be a threat to you. Threat to you. Can't handle us, no. We'll forever be a threat to you. Threat to you. We climb higher than you.
Giovanni Riot.
Pass me the thing. I hate when it's all. All right. Oh, my mic get. Somebody talk. So it's not dead silence.
I didn't even know you still had
I'm
that.
just like, I'm not sure what's happening next.
Yo, I'm about to spit
I'll turn my shit off.
Wait, so now does that mean you two are now about to play a song
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, he has one.
So I'm gonna be playing Darius Haywood off his
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm playing Darius Haywood, East Side Market, off his new tape. What was it called? That From the East.
Bueno.
From the East. You know, we was like really on the hill and all that. You know what I mean? Hey.
Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market. New money selling hope, but can you reach that target? Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market. New money selling hope, but can you reach that target?
Let me get a pack of rollies. Backwoods cause the pack is on me. Hey, say the game too plain, you the captain, homie. This is holy matrimony. I share the wealth, it's nice to know me. You get the ball, you going Kobe. You winning for the wins only. Sends out my window and arm reach like my kinfolk. The pose yelling 10-4, you hitting licks in that rental.
Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market. New money selling hope, but can you reach that target?
They don't ever call the law, only call the Lord when it's time for war. Yeah, turn a good soul to a corpse, show no remorse. 24/7, niggas flex like LA Fit. Got an 8-ball on the Pele, rather do a song with Dwelle. The song but it hurt to tell me. Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market. New money selling hope, but can you reach that target? Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market. New money selling hope, but can you reach that target? Pay me no mind when life is free. Love is so blind that I can't see. Open your eyes to see my dreams. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Pay me no mind when life is free. Love is so blind that I can't see. Open your eyes to see my dreams. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Them boys selling dope out of East Side Market.